And get ready for some NBA basketball on 2K Sports. Hi, everyone. I'm Brian Anderson alongside Clark Kellogg and Grant Hill. On the sidelines, Allie LaForce. Some consider these the dog days of the regular season, Clark. You think that's fair?
I think that's accurate. I mean, they certainly can feel that way. I mean, the key is to try to not let it get to you, embrace the joy of the game, being with your teammates, competing. You've really got to make it a mental kind of game when you get to those periods when the dog days are upon you.
So let's take a look at the Los Angeles Lakers starting lineup. They've got Luka Doncic, McDaniels out there with James. Then it's OG Anunoby, and it's Ware in at the center position, locking down the middle. James, a screen on Harden. James, outside. It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A three-point play opportunity. Clark, what's incredible about LeBron? He makes as big of an impact off the court as he does on it.
B.A., I think it's going to be one of the great case studies when he's all done playing, how he's impacted the game and uplifted people across the country and world. He's a tremendous advocate for social justice. He's obviously a shrewd and successful businessman, and he's been a vocal leader who also leads by example. He's actually epitomizing the change he'd like to see in other folks and inspiring along the way.
Power is home!
Oh, wow! LeBron showing you how he does it. A stylish flush by King James.
Williams, a screen on Anunoby. Here's Powell. The shot no good. Oh, nice D from Anunoby. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Moments ago, Tyronn Lue and I were able to chat. He spoke about LeBron James' ability to completely control the game. They want to set the pace for themselves and make LeBron and his guys play catch-up. Coach said we have to play our brand of basketball and not worry about who's on the other side. Play our game, set the pace, and we should be all right. Back to you, B.A.
Great work, Allie. Thanks. Harden, the pass to Zubac. Now Leonard. And Jaden McDaniels picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Harden. Right now he's contributing about 15.5 points a game. Over McDaniels.
Excellent defense from McDaniels. Jaden's length and activity, really a problem shooting.
To the paint. Here's Ware. Rebound by the Clippers. Coming off a win against the Blazers.
And most of the arena was totally against them. But they looked inward, trusted each other, and made good plays.
Well, you know, the cohesiveness was evident out there. These guys feel like they can win in any arena. And they proved it that game.
6 to shoot. Zubac, screen. Harden fires away from outside. And again, it's the Clippers missing. The Lakers have gone 3 of 4. Off to a nice start. Here's James. Oh, wow. Big time right there.
What an athletic slam by LeBron. Showing these young guys how it's done.
And Ty Lue has called a timeout. He wants to review the game plan. And let's pause for a moment to recognize the teams with the best three-point shooting. The Lakers, #1.
Having the shooters they have, the best three-point shooting team in the league, it opens up the whole court by stretching the defense out.
Williams finds Harden. Now Zubac. Poke loose. Doncic against Harden. And it's the Clippers on the break to stop the drought. James with the block.
It's a part of his game that LeBron takes a lot of pride in, shot blocking and defending. He's no slouch at that end of the floor.
Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
Williams, a screen on James. And the officials will call the illegal screen here. Okay, a chance to look at some numbers for Luka Doncic.
And he's a little less of a go-to guy for their offense now, at least compared to earlier on in the season. You can see his usage percentage is slumping over the last 5 games. Hopefully he can be more involved tonight.
Strus, he's checked in for the Clippers. Doncic feeling it out a bit to the inside. McDaniels. And it's Harden who pulls down the rebound.
Usually, guys, he's going to knock that one down from there. Proficient at operating in that medium range area.
Just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Here's where. Doncic outside. Shot clock at 5. Down low. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
Boy, Doncic, with his size and ball skills and vision, is a master.
Timeout.
A maestro in the pick and roll. He can make just about any pass necessary out of the pick and roll set.
And timeout called by Ty Lue. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over.
First in rebounding, and they're ranked first in shooting percentage, proving how lethal and connected they are on offense. They play for each other. No individual agendas out there.
And it's no secret the league is definitely more offensive-oriented nowadays. And they are the best of the bunch in following that trend, leading the league in points per game. And here are the Lakers. They're on a 12-3 run. And Grant, the Clippers have strung together 13 straight winning seasons. But at the same time, it feels like they've left a lot on the table.
Yeah, with all their star power over that time, they've made it past the second round of the playoffs only once. And that fan base is restless.
At the foul line for one.
The free throw off from Doncic. Clark, when you watch Luka Doncic play, how is he able to just control the games like he does?
He's a savant. That's all I can say. He's way ahead of himself. I mean, this guy's been a pro since he was 13 or 14 years old. There's nobody else in the NBA that's been a pro that long, I don't think. So, unique in that regard. Great size, uncanny, underrated. Strength, and then his vision, his pace, all of that what allows him to really not ever be sped up or out of control. Doncic showing you his smarts there because he really sized up the situation and took advantage of what the defense gave him.
Outside Strus. Back to Harden. Powell against Anunoby. Pass to Strus. Here's Harden. Leonard outside. Powell sets a screen. 18 feet out. And the shot is good off the backboard. Leonard's gotten his second bucket on the night.
I like Leonard's shot right there. He's very comfortable from that distance.
McDaniels, a screen on Harden. Doncic passes to McDaniels. James with the ball. And he banks in the layup. James has got 10 points.
And why go away from attacking inside if the D has no answer for you?
Leonard outside. Pass to Zubac. Harden scanning the floor. Misses in close.
You know, he just has not been himself this period. Just too inconsistent up and down at the offensive end.
Back to Doncic. Now McDaniels. Doncic outside. Stolen by Strus. Pass to Leonard. James with a steal. Doncic against Harden. Doncic outside. 3 shots, 3 baskets. Great efficiency so far.
I tell you what, it reminds me of one of my college coaches. He used to say, that ain't going to get it done. That's 5 straight baskets in the paint now.
Back to Harden. 3-pointer. Doncic grabs the miss.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
And the trend they'd love to continue right through the next 3 quarters as well.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
Shot clock at 6. The shot. Powell's shot is off. And here's Doncic. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. This game against Los Angeles here, their first look at the Clippers. James goes in, and it's James with the jam.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
That shot wide open. Leonard's got 7. The Lakers lead by 11. Left side, Anunoby. Outside, McDaniels. Lets it go from the wing. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Harden, the pass to Leonard. It's going to be on LeBron James. That's his first foul of the game. So for the Clippers, Eubanks, he's checked in for Zubac. Batum comes in for Leonard. And it's Porter Jr. in for Powell. Batum with a screen on Anunoby. Here's Porter. The shot comes out. Oh, nice D from Anunoby. James inside. Eubanks is there. James outside. Pass to Ware. 5 on the clock. Lays it up and banks it in. Give him 8 points now.
You know, the defense has been very slow to adapt. I mean, that's 10 straight points now inside.
Now here's Strus. Batum with a screen on James. Batum outside. Fires the 3. James with the rebound.
Already +5 in terms of rebound margin.
Pretty clear they're dominating that area. They've come out with a lot more energy and effort so far.
Here's McDaniels. Off target from the wing. Clippers trail by 13. Inside. Here's Eubanks. Rejected by James.
Oh, LeBron with suffocating defense. He can still get it done.
Doncic passes to James. Doncic outside. James, a screen on Batum. To the middle. Doncic finds James. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. It goes on Nick Batum.
Bully ball. Well, LeBron has been doing that since he stepped into the league.
Clark, it's special getting to call LeBron James games. How is the King still doing this at this age?
B.A., I think there are guys that come along every 30, 40 years that are just different than other guys, other players. He's in that category. One of the all-time greats. And he's just been remarkable. Certainly DNA has a role in his longevity and excellence, but you got to give him a ton of credit. He's committed to being at a high level for a long time, and it's remarkable to watch him do what he's doing at this age.
Porter with the steal, and it's the Clippers on the break. No stopping him there. Jams it in, and he's fouled. An opportunity at a three-point play. Jaden McDaniels picks one up. And a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
Getting downhill has really been impressive to me, not settling from the outside. They're going right to the rack.
Another thing that's gone well for them is the mid-range jumper. It's been falling with ease so far.
Here's Doncic. 2 points. That one goes. Doncic has got 8.
Getting out to a nice lead. Great flow and great execution.
Quality looks they're getting, and they're capitalizing on them, guys. They have to be happy with this start offensively.
Highland misses.
The way they've gotten after rebounds has been impressive.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it. They're tearing it up on the glass.
They've controlled the paint so far. That's been the difference.
And, you know, establishing that physical dominance early gives you a big mental edge, too. Don't discount that.
Leonard looking over the floor. Got it off in time. And that's not going to go. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers up 14 as we wrap up the quarter. A big difference in shooting percentages. That's why they lead. We'll be right back after this word. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And guys, Lakers look pretty much in control here.
Great offensive energy in that period. They're clearly on a mission.
Yeah, I agree. That was a flawless offensive performance so far. I mean, the shots have been falling. They're making good decisions. That's a nice recipe there.
So on the floor for the Lakers to kick off the second quarter, we've got OG Anunoby. Luka Doncic is out there with Austin Reeves. Then it's Jaden McDaniels, and it's Ware in at the 5, roaming the paint.
Reeves almost making it look really easy. Gets the ball and takes the shot.
Now Leonard coming in off 21 points in his last outing. Strus with the bucket.
And this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
And Kevin Porter picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Outside Reeves. Doncic, a screen on Porter. Here's Reeves. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
Yeah, I tell you what, when Reeves is focused in, I mean, he's tremendous.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, a lot of new developments for the Clippers this season, and obviously they have the new arena, new designs for their logo, jerseys, and court. Not only that, their G League team moving into a brand new arena in Oceanside, renewing the San Diego Clippers moniker. Brian, a lot to be excited about for this Clips team.
No question. Good stuff, Allie. Thank you.
Second team foul.
Here's Reeves. 8 points in his last timeout. Takes the 3. Kawhi Leonard comes up with a rebound. And it's Leonard with the ball for the LA Clippers. It's a 16-point game. Driving inside. Rebounded by the Lakers. Ware's got rebound number 7 tonight. On the wing, Reeves. Back to Doncic. 6 on the shot clock. The Lakers got to get one up. Late clock. The 3 is up. The Clippers grab the miss. You know, Clark, with the Lakers, at times it is hard to maintain a sense of continuity.
Boy, it sure is, B. I mean, there's always pressure to improve or be at your best, but even more so when you're playing in the glitz and glamour of L.A. and all that history. And because of that, sometimes it can lead to high team turnover when you're playing for the Lakers.
And Ty Lue has called a timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. And it feels like everyone turns over half their roster every year, Clark. How hard is that for teams?
Very hard. I mean, continuity is a foundational pillar point to being successful in anything. There's a reason why Steph, Clay, and Draymond won so much in Golden State. Knowing your teammates and their tendencies is vital if you're going to be a championship contending team. I think teams and organizations benefit when they stay together for longer periods of time. Explosive move by Kawhi at the rim. The defense had no answer there.
Outside McDaniels. On the wing, Reeves. Three-pointer off the mark.
You know, it hasn't been his best outing, but they still find themselves in the driver's seat here.
Here's Porter. McDaniels with the rebound. The Lakers lead by 16. Here's Doncic. Ooh, he's been flawless tonight. Now he's 6 for 6.
Luka, combination of finesse and bully ball in there that time.
McDaniels against Leonard. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Personal foul.
Obviously, everyone knows about the defense of Kawhi Leonard. But Graham, his shooting is overlooked.
Yeah, you know, he's at about 40% from 3 for his career. You combine that with his wing defense, you get a one-of-one player capable of carrying a team.
Ivica Zubac checked in for the Clippers. Norm Powell comes in for Highland. Doncic outside. From deep, Reeves. The shot is good. Doncic making the play.
Three-pointer.
Doncic has got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Outside Strus. Pass to Leonard. Out to Powell. Lets it fly. And Reeves pulls it down.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
Anunoby, a screen on Leonard. Here's Doncic. Doncic is doubled. Outside McDaniels. Doncic on the wing. Over Strus. Doncic, no good. Clippers trail by 19. Powell outside. Pass to Porter. Oh, trying his luck from deep. Rebound, the Lakers. Ware's got 9 rebounds now.
He's lost his rhythm completely this quarter, but he's determined to stay after it.
From deep, Reeves. And the Lakers hit again from deep.
Back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Leonard's shot's good. Leonard's got 15 points.
He's really carrying the load, but no man can do it all by himself.
McDaniels can't hit. The Clippers have gotten only 3 of 9 attempts to fall in the second. Pass to Porter. Back to Powell. And here's Leonard. That one's good. 7 for 10 now.
Boy, it has been a huge night for Leonard. The skill is obvious, but his strength is what makes him hard to defend.
Doncic with it, and it's Leonard picking him up. Outside McDaniels. Outside Anunoby. Pass to Doncic. McDaniels up top. Up and over Porter. McDaniels can't hit.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
Leonard passes to Powell. Outside Strus. Hits the trifecta. Strus has got his 2nd bucket on the night.
He made the most of that opening, teaching the defense a lesson.
And we've got a timeout call by J.J. Redick. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over. For the Clippers, Williams has checked in for Strus. And it's Harden in for Porter Jr.
Substitution for your Clippers.
The Lakers lead by 15.
James Harden.
Doncic right side. Reeves finds Doncic. Shoots over Harden. Doncic's shot is good. He's got 14.
His shooting has been fantastic, and this team has leaned on him.
Leonard on the wing. Anunoby covering. Pass to Harden. Here's Leonard. Puts up a deep 3. Up to Powell. The Clippers got to hurry. Late clock here. Here's Leonard. Rebounded by the Lakers. 22 was their biggest lead. Next matchup, they'll be at home against the Wizards. That'll be the first of 2 games on their home court. Anunoby against Leonard. Here's Reeves. Good. 5 for 9 shooting so far.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. They should continue to ride the hot hand.
McDaniels against Harden. Leonard on the wing. The shot, no good. Oh, nice D from Anunoby.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
He's going off this quarter, a huge reason why this team is on top.
Leonard against Anunoby. The kick out to Williams. Williams, a screen on McDaniels. Harden from outside. Doncic grabs the miss. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Lakers. It's a 22-point lead, the most they've led by. Here's Ware. Williams defending. Second chance shot. And it's Ware missing. The Clippers shooting just 33% so far in this game. Williams, a screen on Doncic. Pass to Williams. Leonard outside. Over McDaniels. Another miss. Boy, they're in a funk right now. The Lakers lead by 22. Here's Doncic. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Zubac has got 5 rebounds in the game. Williams with it. Zubac passes to Harden. And again, it's the Clippers missing.
Hey, the struggle is real. He hasn't found much success with his offense today.
Doncic. And Doncic hammers it home.
Even for Doncic, this is a big night in the scoring column, giving his fans their money's worth and then some.
Leonard up top. Anunoby covering. The kick out to Williams. Yes, and it's Leonard with the assist that time. Leonard's got 3 assists now in this one.
It all started with the pass. That's what coaches love to see, ball movement.
Anunoby for 3. It's rebounded by Zubac. Zubac has got 6 rebounds in the game.
And we haven't seen them pound the ball inside and draw as much contact this quarter.
Yeah, that's a good observation on your part. Fewer free throw attempts for them this quarter. And the danger is they can't afford to get too comfortable out there because they've got the lead. Otherwise, it might start to get away from him. Yeah, he's owning them on the offensive end, but, you know, he can't do it by himself.
There's a minute 12 left in the half. Inside, Powell brings a double. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It's so interesting, Grant. Younger fans may not realize the Clippers had a lot of rough seasons early on.
Well, you know, B.A., that's one way to put it. You know, in their first 27 years in L.A., they only made the playoffs 4 times. But things have definitely changed. Owners have changed. And now they're postseason regulars in the league.
Harden can't hit. The Lakers lead by 21. Pass to Ware. And his 5th basket. Now 5 for 8. Looking comfortable out there.
Another great pass from Doncic. You pretty much expect him to tally double-digit assists every game.
Outside, Brown. Powell outside. The shot goes as the ref calls the blocking foul. And he's on. On his way to the line.
You know, they're working the outside game more than they did in the first quarter. The balanced approach seems to be paying off.
At the line for
And coach doesn't like the call at all. He's opting to use his challenge. He wants the officials to look at the replay. And the Clippers making a change here. Coffey's checked in. And the Lakers also.
The previous play is under review.
That this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
The Lakers lead by 20. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Reed a screen on Harden. Outside Reed. Pass to Holmes. Here's Reeves. He's got 16. 4 on the clock. And he goes in for the dunk.
And staring at a sizable deficit, the defense has to tighten up.
And if it doesn't, this is only going to get uglier. I mean, that's no way to defend a player of his caliber.
Austin Reeves has been on display for the Lakers. Oh, what a quarter. He was absolutely on fire offensively. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this.
Thanks for tuning in. Welcome. A clinic in execution so far, as it's been a dominant showing for the Los Angeles Lakers.
When contributions off the bench make this big of an impact, it leaves the team feeling good. It's a morale builder, guys, in a good way.
Yeah, and you can see the difference in energy level, the activity level. They've been a step ahead the whole way.
And let's switch it up. Here's a look at some. And that's a wrap on halftime.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. It's been one outstanding game from Kawhi Leonard.
Yeah, tonight, he's done a great job of slashing through the lane and finishing.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
Powell and Leonard, the veteran, set on the wings. Williams is out there with Ivica Zubac. And it's Harden in at the point. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Clippers. And there's the basket, and the whistle blows. Chance at a three-point play here. Going to the line for one. Strus, he's checked in for the Clippers. And this is his second trip to the line tonight. The free throw off from Doncic. Well, last season we saw Luka Doncic score 73 points. Tied for fourth most in NBA history, Clark.
B.A., he is so special. And the thing about the 73 he got, it was the most efficient 70-point game in league history. And with how offense-heavy the league is going, I wouldn't put it past him to go north of Kobe Bryant's mark of 81 at some point. He's got that kind of ability.
Harden, the pass to Zubac. Back to Harden. Takes it inside. Outside Strus. It's good. Off the assist from Harden. Strus has got his third basket on the night right there.
You've come to expect great passing from Harden. He's got a reputation for finding open guys.
James passes to Reed. Doncic outside. The layup misses. And it's Powell with the ball for the Clippers. Following this one, they get to host the Bulls. It'll be the second game of 4 straight at home. Down low. Here's Zubac. Nice D from Reed.
Man, I can't believe he blew that gimme, guys. Well, I know he's frustrated about that.
Outside Reeves. He gets it to go again. 9 for 13 so far.
And now almost all their points coming from the paint.
Doncic against Leonard, and he drops it in from the low post. Leonard's got 21.
You know, a little bit of contact will not bother Leonard at all. I mean, he's so strong as a player. It's part of the deal for him.
Kicks it to Doncic. Takes a three. That one no good. The Clippers have gone 2 of 5 in this third quarter. Pass to Strus. Back to Powell. To the inside. Out to Leonard. Fires from deep. Reed with the rebound. The Lakers have gone 3 of 5 from the field in this third quarter. Harden against Doncic. Reed is screen on Harden. Outside Reed. Doncic against Zubac. Doncic right side. And here's Reeves outside. Rebounded by Kawhi Leonard. Leonard's got 4 rebounds now. Pass to Strus. 4-3. It's good. And the assist that time from Leonard. Leonard's got 4 assists in the game.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on it.
And timeout called by Ty Lue. He's going to talk it over with his guys. Here are the top passing teams in the league so far this year. 5th, the Clippers.
The assist numbers they're posting as a squad is a real testament to how willing they are to rely on each other. There's a lot of trust amongst these guys.
Leonard outside. Pass to Powell. Now here's Strus. Clock at 6. No good on the 3.
And right now they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
We know Kawhi Leonard is a former Finals MVP. Jimmy Butler said, there are guys that are like, quote, I'm going to find the best way to win. In a 7-game series, I'm going to get the best of you in the end. Kawhi's definitely up there. Whatever he's got to do, he is going to find a way. And Brian, Butler would know a thing or two about that, wouldn't he?
Yeah, you know that. No question about his abilities. Leonard outside. Pass to Strus. Fires for 3. Rebound by the Lakers. Now here's Doncic. He's got 18. And there's James on the assist by Doncic. James has got 23.
From the corner, LeBron's so versatile offensively.
And here's Zubac. Here's Strus. It's Powell on the wing. He's covered by Reeves. To the paint. Takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup. Zubac has gotten his first bucket of the night.
He can really read the floor. Precision pass in rhythm.
Doncic against Harden. Doncic passes to James. And he makes it. He's got 25.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. You know, that's why they continue to get attacked.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Back to Harden. Zubac, screen. Harden, the pass to Zubac. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to be on Naz Reid. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Lakers.
Well, you know, for me, when you can convert this many times in the paint, I think that's a sign that your offense is really in a healthy state.
They've also been striking from mid-range with great consistency tonight. They just owned that part of the floor in this one.
Doncic against Leonard. Jacks up a 3. Rebound, the Lakers. Reed's got 4 rebounds now.
After hitting 1 3 in the first half, he's been unable to dial in from deep since then.
Back to Doncic. James deciding where to go with it. The shot is good. Doncic making the play. James has got 11 points here in the second half. Harden, the pass to Zubac. Can they get it? That one falls.
I'll tell you what, that's one of the things I love about Harden's game. I mean, he's a dime dropper elite.
Doncic with it. He's got 18. To the middle. Here's James. Yet another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He has been one step ahead of the defense all game long. This will be his fourth shot at the line here in this one.
Guys, I tell you what, just really enjoyable watching LeBron still do his thing. I mean, we're witnessing extended greatness.
Powell outside. From deep. Nails it from beyond the arc.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
And here's Doncic. James outside. Outside Reeves. From outside the arc. Sinks it from distance. Reeves has got 29.
And what's working here, each guy...
We beat fuck out these niggas. This is over with. We beat fuck out these niggas. Oh my mama. This nigga Austin dropped 40. Damn. That's exactly what I needed from bro. Too, no bullshit. I need my nigga 6 man of the year. What the fuck? What is wrong with these dogs? Annoying as bitch.
And getting mentally prepared to compete. You see the focus. You feel the energy. These guys are ready to go. Greetings, everyone. Welcome to 2K Sports and another exciting... Greg, midway into this season, sometimes a team can get hot and turn it on. What are some of the causes of that?
You know, often teams can reach that tipping point with how they play. It all comes together in a hurry, and they make a run. But that's the exception, Kevin, not the rule.
And now Washington's starting group. Poole and Kispert are the guard set. Kyle Kuzma is out there with Bay. And it's Valanciunas in at the 5. Home in the paint. Now here's LeBron. Over in the corner, Doncic. Back to James. McDaniels gets a wide open look. Off target from three-point range. And it's Bay with the ball for Washington. And here's Poole for 3. LeBron grabs the miss. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, briefly spoke with J.J. Redick. We got to talking about Jordan Poole and how you deal with a player like him. Coach smiled and said, we want to be as disruptive for him as possible. Anything we can do to prevent him from getting into a rhythm, we'll do it. Keeping Poole off balance is the plan here. Guys?
Thank you, David.
And we're so used to Doncic operating with the ball in his hands, but it's good to see him mix it up and work off the catch.
Now, here's Poole. In the game against Sacramento, very impressive. Pass to Kuzma. Tries again. Rebounded by the Lakers.
Oh, okay, we're going to start the game with 4 straight misses. Look, that's about as rough as it gets. It'll get going soon.
Doncic kicks to Ware. James the pass to Doncic. Misses the fadeaway jumper.
Oh, I can see some miscommunication on defense there very clearly. They were super fortunate it didn't torch them with that mistake.
Valanciunas, good.
And boy, did they need that one. Their first make in the 5 field goal attempts they've had.
And here is Doncic. His last outing, he had 18 points. And it's Anunoby, that time on the assist by Doncic.
Used the pick to perfection and got all the way to the rim.
Poole kicks to Kispert, out to the wing. Kuzma outside. Pass to Kispert. Buries the long-range jumper.
Oh, nice read from Kuzma. Really good at finding the open teammate.
GA, when it comes to the Wizards, they have a pretty spotty track record over the past decade.
Kevin, it's tough to get things right in the draft. Plus, they have just had poor lottery luck, only selecting higher than 8th once in the last decade. But they have passed on some superstar-level talent.
Let's check out the Eastern Conference standings now that we're in the new year. Taking a look at Washington. They're way down there in the conference standings, looking for a lot of improvement during the second half of the season. Now, here's Poole. One of the dependable scorers on the team. He's averaging close to 17 points a game.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Yep, that one goes.
Once Doncic gets inside with the ball, he's halfway there. Then he just uses his strength to finish the job.
Valanciunas with the ball. And they get some nice contributions from him on a nightly basis as he averages over 11 points a game. Screened by Valanciunas. And here's Poole for 3. There we go. Now in the scoring column with that make, he is 1 for 4.
Really no surprise to see it go in. Poole has a terrific accuracy from deep.
And here in the first quarter with a little over 3.5 minutes played. 6 on the shot clock. The drive by Doncic. It's rebounded by Poole. Washington's gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. Bey against Doncic. Tries to save it, and that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Bey. And a chance here to check out some stats for Luka Doncic.
And he's fallen out of favor a little bit in their offense, at least compared to how he was being used earlier in the season. His usage percentage is down over the past 5 games. Maybe he'll be more involved here tonight.
Now, here's Doncic. 5 points in the game. Anunoby, good.
And what an assured player. Anunoby believes in his ability to shoot the ball off the catch.
Pass to Bey. Here's Kispert. Lets it go with the 3. And again, Washington with the triple.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Now, here's Doncic. James, a screen on Poole. Inside. Anunoby in the corner. Poole against Doncic. And the layup is good. Doncic has got 7 points in the game.
Oh, man, he's feeling it this quarter. They should be looking to get him going every trip down the floor.
Time called here. The Wizards decide to talk it over. For the ball, he's checked in for the Wizards. And with the break in the action, here is the 2K leaderboard showing us this month's top passers. Number 1, Luka Doncic.
Really been in sync with his teammates over that period. I mean, his passing has been phenomenal.
Poole. Anunoby sends it back.
And to put things simply, this has not been his role.
Here's Ware, defended by Kispert.
Ooh, he put a little extra on that one.
He does. He doesn't usually finish soft either. Obviously, he can when necessary, but not that time. Now, here's Valanciunas. And Ware pulls it down. And man, is this team on a roll right now offensively, Greg. So fun to watch.
They're playing with so much confidence, which is why they're tearing it up on this end.
Now Kuzma. After OG Anunoby missed from long range. And it's Jaden McDaniels with the foul. That's his first foul. So it's the Wizards now. 6-point game.
And how about the interior defense here early on? They have really shut down the middle.
From 20 feet out. And Valanciunas pulls it down. And so Poole will bring it up for Washington. And this is the first season matchup for them against the Lakers team. Pass to Valanciunas. Now here's Kispert. And Valanciunas kicks to Kispert. And rebounded by McDaniels. Los Angeles leading by 6. Oh, and the jam by LeBron.
And what an explosive finisher LeBron is. Rocking the rim whenever he goes up like that.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
A wide open look here for Kuzma. And again, Washington no good.
And there comes a point when, for the team's sake, you might want to move it. He's hurting them with all of these misses.
James finds Anunoby. And James with the basket on the assist by Anunoby. Anunoby's got 3 assists tonight. Pass to Kispert. Now, here's Poole. Now, Koulibaly. Off the mark, and the drop continues. James in the post. Defended by Kispert.
Just enough resistance to force the miss. Barely. That's one he'll generally make.
And there's the call on James. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
Here's Koulibaly, still without a basket. Pass to Kuzma. Here's the 3. Nailed from three-point land.
That is a great possession. Get Kuzma the ball, and Kyle will drill those catch-and-shoot chances.
And we know Kuzma's always been a terrific scorer. But, Greg, he's developed as a passer over time.
And, Kevin, early in his career, Kuzma wasn't called on to be a leader, but he's grown into that role, and he puts effort into orchestrating for his teammates. They are attacking the rim and getting great results.
Wizards trail by 7. Now, Poole, he has 5. Pass to Valanciunas. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. They come into this having outplayed the Clippers last game.
Well, you look at the points they produced in that game. Great adjustments on the offensive end.
Coaches love that kind of showing offensively, especially on the road.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
So far, they haven't had to force anything. They're swinging the ball around and turning good passing into points.
And something else that I liked is how they attack the paint, finding ways to get inside and capitalize time and time again.
Now, here's Valanciunas. That one drops for him.
So skilled at the 5. Valanciunas helps space the court, knocks down the mid-range Jay more often than not, and also a terror on the offensive glass.
It's intercepted. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, thanks. The Wizards are trying to stay motivated through their rebuild. Kyle Kuzma says you have to change your approach a little bit. And it's like, what do you do it for? For me, it's about development every single day. Take care of your body, work hard, watch film, be studious, and find beauty in the struggle. Kevin?
And like you said, David, making it work every single day. Great approach. Just 5 to shoot. They get it back. Bagley the pass to Valanciunas. Another shot. Bagley finds Valanciunas, and that one drops for him. Valanciunas has got 6.
And Kevin, they need to be consistent with their effort on the boards. You look at the box score, and they're at a definite disadvantage.
Okay, wow. Oh, man, LeBron James getting acrobatic, putting on a show. I see you, big fella.
Washington with the ball after the basket by the Lakers. Pass to Carrington. To the inside. Here's Coulibaly. And the officials call him for a 3-second violation.
And a chance here to take a look at the numbers for Doncic. First in assists. And he's a devastating finisher on the inside. The best field goal percentage in the league.
And his scoring abilities are just so far out of sight. Number 1 overall right now. No one's been able to slow him down or even come close. Bays checked in for Washington. Doncic dishes to LeBron. Anunoby, no good. Wizards trail by 9. Pass to Brogdon. .114 left to play in the first quarter. Fires from deep. Bangs home the trifecta.
Well, it's much easier to space the floor when you have effective shooters like Brogdon on your roster.
Doncic against Brogdon. 9 feet out. Doncic, no good.
Well, some dribs you get the shot you want, it just doesn't fall. I'd go back to him in that area on the floor.
The shot by Brogdon, no good.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
And there's the foul. It's on Coulibaly. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
35 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. James has to wear over Bagley.
Able to guard multiple positions, Bagley's athleticism and speed helps a ton on this end.
Here's Coulibaly. Cans it from downtown.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
Kicks it out to James. Pass to Anunoby. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. At the end of one, a closer contested game so far. Lakers lead by 3. And the second quarter will get underway just after this short break. And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. And taking a look at the Lakers' performance here, what have they been doing or not doing in the game?
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
They're playing for one another and focusing on making winning plays. You love to see it.
Doncic out there with Anunoby. And it's LeBron James. Then it's Jaden McDaniels. And it's Ware in at center. That's the Laker 5.
His court vision and decision-making, it's what makes Brogdon such a talented playmaker.
Doncic against Brogdon. Anunoby outside. And here is McDaniel. No scoring in this one. Brogdon finds Bay. And it's blocked. And so it looks like Washington will retain possession here. Here's Brogdon. He picked up 15 points in their last win against the Kings in Sacramento.
And I love what he's been able to do on the glass, securing some extra possessions for his team.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Fires top of the key. Shot is good off the back rim and in. McDaniels got the game tied up here for the Lakers. Bagley sets a screen for Brogdon. Bagley with a wide open look and rebounded by McDaniels.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
Tough to watch those miss. I'm sure they'll convert the next chance.
Doncic, no good. And it's Bay with the ball for the Washington Wizards. This game coming on the heels of their win against the Kings.
And really showed their depth when they needed it most. On the road, having to manufacture points.
The bench production was huge, no doubt. A testament to how well prepared this coaching staff is for these tough road games.
Here's Ware. Doncic with it. 9 points in the game so far. In the corner, it's James. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
The veteran smarts of James understands how to absorb the contact and still finish.
Lakers shooting their third free throw attempt of the game. Well, Richard, you were a teammate of LeBron James's, winning a title in Cleveland with them, playing with LeBron. What was something you learned about his game and about him?
Well, I learned that he takes the greatness that has been bestowed upon him as a gift, and it is a curse, but he understands how to handle both.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. And Doncic gets it to go.
And there's no shortage of fight in Doncic. He's a counterpuncher. Hit him with a three, and he is coming right back at you.
Time called here. The Wizards decide to talk it over.
Welcome to the floor, the legendary, fantastic Michael Jordan.
Already a lot of talk about who's going to take part in the three-point contest this season, and here's a look at the players most likely to make it.
And so many great shooters in the NBA these days, and these guys, quite frankly, the best of the best. I wouldn't be surprised if we see a scoring record broken in this year's competition.
Well, you look at LeBron James. He's going to need to leapfrog quite a few great shooters if he's going to be a part of the three-point festivities in All-Star Weekend, but, you know, maybe he can do it.
I mean, anything's possible, especially if he has a few big games from beyond the arc before All-Star Weekend. That'd give him a nice bump in the voting.
And it's going to be an exciting showcase this year. Some incredible shooters, that's for certain. We'll keep you updated as we find out more.
Yeah, I think we're in for a real treat. I think the increased importance of the three-point shot in today's game has really shined a light on the talent, precision, and really the wow factor of how these guys can drill the long ball.
Now, Bay, after Luka Doncic's three-pointer that didn't go. There's a good screen. Just 5 on the clock. RJ, one league rule that has gotten a lot of attention. Carrying the basketball.
Oh, these guys carry the ball at a ridiculous rate. Even Allen Iverson used to do it, and then eventually he took it out of his game. But yeah, the referees could clean it up a little bit, I'll be honest.
And the Wizards making a change here. George is checked in. Doncic against Brogdon. 6 feet out. Rebound by the Wizards. It's off to Utah after this game where they'll face the Jazz. That'll be game 4 of this 6-game road trip. Pass to Coulibaly. The Wizards with another miss. The Lakers have gone 3 of 7 shooting the ball here in the second quarter. Ware kicks to Doncic. Shoots over Brogdon. And that one's good. Doncic. Doncic has got 14 points for the game.
The skill of Doncic at 6'7", 230, it makes him an impossible matchup defensively.
Brogdon outside. The 10-footer. And Ware pulls it down. Ware's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Doncic looking it over. LeBron passes to Doncic. Here's Anunoby going inside. That shot off. Great D that time from Bagley.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
And they're unable to get the tying basket there. Lakers leading by 3. Now, here's Doncic. James kicks to McDaniels. Over George. Shot by McDaniels, no good. Washington's gotten cold from deep in the second quarter, just 2 of 6 from long range. Offensive rebound, outside to Brogdon. And it's all evened up. Brogdon's got 6 here in this quarter.
Brogdon's got quick hands. It doesn't matter if he's getting it to a teammate or launching a shot.
Here's Doncic. Los Angeles with another miss. Washington has gone for the three-pointer 7 times here in the second and been successful 3 times. A chance to check out Los Angeles' upcoming schedule. On Thursday, they'll go up against Kristaps Porzingis and the Boston Celtics. Then on Saturday, they'll be taking on Clint Capella and the Golden State Warriors.
And they are looking at a ton of road games in the next stretch, but this team shouldn't fear the idea of it. They've been more than capable of getting wins on the road, and I wouldn't expect anything less on this trip.
Now, here's Anunoby. 10 points for him. Doncic going to work.
And already in his career, Doncic displays a remarkable amount of pro moves, including that floater right there.
Here's Poole. He's got 5. Bagley from outside. And it's McDaniels with the rebound. Here's Doncic. That misses off the backboard. And it's Kuzma with the ball for Washington. Over in the corner, Poole. The three-pointer, no good. LA's gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the 3-ball here. Yep, it counts. Doncic has got 18 points.
He's got a good handle, excellent body control. Doncic is a threat to pull up from anywhere.
Here's Poole. After Luka Doncic's bucket, Poole the pass to Kuzma. Hits the three-point bomb. He has 6. Several lead changes going on here in the early portion of this game.
It reminds me of that Cameo song, Back and Forth.
Now, here's Doncic. He's got 18.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul. Checking in for the Wizards.
The Wizards with the lead.
Corey Kispert.
Now, Poole fires for 3. A rebound by the Lakers. Doncic has got 6 rebounds now in the game.
He hasn't had his best game, but they've gotten enough production elsewhere, so it hasn't really mattered.
Now here's James. He's got 11. Beyond the arc. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic. Doncic has got his 9th assist in the game now. Brogdon outside. Poole a screen on LeBron. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Brogdon's got 9 points now in the quarter. Poole against Doncic. Pass to McDaniels. Over Kispert. A shot by McDaniels, no good. A tight game here in Los Angeles. Brogdon looking around. Here's Kispert. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Doncic outside. And here is LeBron. This one for 3. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
And his ability to efficiently score, that's really helped him out in this one, putting them ahead on the scoreboard.
Here's Poole. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Greg, it's not the first skill you think about, but Jordan Poole is unreal at the foul line.
I mean, led the league in 22 at 92.5%, beating out teammate Steph Curry by 0.2%. Poole's always been amongst the league leaders in attempts.
There's a reason you don't send Poole to the line. He virtually never misses. Led the league in field goal percentage one year.
And we've got a lineup change for the Lakers. And the Wizards making a change here as well. Bays checked in for Malcolm Brogdon. Here's Poole. After the basket by Los Angeles. Kispert kicks to Kuzma. The three from Poole. Reed with the rebound. Lakers lead by 3. Pass to Connect. Over Kispert. Connect. No good. Washington shooting in the second quarter has been pretty iffy, down 32%. Fires the three, and he's good on the three ball. Bays got it all tied up now for the Wizards.
He was inside his own head in that first quarter. You could see it. Now he's doing a much better job of letting the game come to him.
Reeves gets the bucket.
And that's a tough shot to defend against Reeves. Showing some real confidence there.
Poole, the pass to Valanciunas. Kispert with it. There's the three. That's another miss. Number 4. He's 2 for 6 shooting.
He's cooled down a little bit after draining those 2 3-pointers in the first quarter.
Reeves with it. He had a 39-point outing in their last game against the Clippers. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. Lets it go from deep. Bay pulls it in. Bay's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Looking for Kuzma. He gets it there. Good work defensively by Holmes. Los Angeles has gone 6 of 11 when they're taking the three-point shot tonight. Very respectable. Holmes with a screen on Poole. Reeves can't hit. Washington trailing. Kuzma with it. Defended by Reeves. The Wizards with another miss.
Yeah, that's a shame because I'm not sure the defense will let him get a shot that good again very soon.
Holmes setting the pick for Reeves. Drills it from outside. Reeves has got his second basket of the night.
And this really is the story of the game. They've been outstanding from beyond the arc, especially in the second quarter.
Kuzma kicks to Poole. Out to Kuzma. Another miss by Kuzma.
Got to find easier shots when you're already struggling. That's not going to get it.
Reeves outside. 52 seconds left in the first half of basketball. And the foul called on Austin Reeves. That's his first foul.
It was really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Now here's Bay, guarded by Reddish. Shot clock at 5. Bay kicks to Kispert. A three-pointer is right on target. Kispert's got 9.
And tough to miss his man that time. Bay really seeing the whole floor.
On the wing, Reeves. Guarded by Poole. Reed with a screen on Poole. Pass to Reed. There's the triple. And they get it back. Connect with it. 1 second left. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. It's been all about Luka Doncic for the Lakers. Between his points and his rebounds, he was a star for him in that quarter. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks a lot. LeBron, are you getting the ball where you want to get it, and is that helping you score?
I'm very pleased with my individual performance right now, but not so pleased with how I'm trying to help our teammates. I got to do a better job of trying to get our teammates in the flow, as well as keep myself in a good groove too. So hopefully I can do a better job of that in the second half.
We'll see how it goes. Thanks, LeBron. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
Hey folks, welcome. The Lakers wrap up the first half in what's been a closely contested game so far.
It's a coach's dream to see the ball whip around the floor like this. They're playing some selfless basketball. It's been a thing of beauty.
Stacking the dimes and buying buckets. And let's move on and see the top vote getters in this year's All-Star race.
Right around this time, I would find out who my teammates were on the All-Star roster. Sadly, I was unable to play alongside Kenny. Sad for him, not for me.
See, that's unnecessary, Shaq. That is just unnecessary. Who's to say I want to be on your team anyway?
Well, you called me ugly earlier. You called me ugly earlier.
I never called you that.
Thanks for spending halftime with us. Time to get it back out to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Lakers. They've led by as much as 10. So the Wizards 5 right now. Poole and Kispert are the guard set. Saddiq Bey is out there with Kyle Kuzma. And it's Valanciunas in at the center position. Stolen by Reed. Doncic outside. Pass to connect. The 15-footer. Rebound, Washington. Valanciunas has got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. For the tie, Kuzma passes to Poole. For the lead, Reed with the rebound.
And he keeps trying to get himself out of this rut, but maybe it's not meant to be. I'd focus on sharing it with his teammates at this point.
And certain guys dictate the pace of the game. Doncic as much as anyone.
And the Wizards with possession after the basket by the Lakers. That one's in there. The Lakers lead is cut down to 2 on the bucket from Kispert.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the film.
I know Reeves has been accused of hunting fouls before. Richard, do you see that?
Oh, I don't know if it's all on Reeves. It's just the way the game is played. Great players learn how to put you in position to foul them. The goal of the game is to score, and if that's hunting fouls, then hunt away.
Now, here's Kuzma. He's got 6. Here's the screen. Bey, no good. Los Angeles leading by 3. Doncic passes to Reed. Reeves in the corner. Holmes setting the pick for Reeves. Pass to Doncic. 5 to shoot. Here's Connect. Shoots over Poole. Again, the miss by the Lakers.
That's 1 for their first 4 to start the second half.
Now, here's Valanciunas. Here's Kuzma. It's good. This game is all even. Kuzma's got 9.
And he's what I call a prepared shooter. With strong fundamentals, Kuzma is a capable threat from the perimeter.
Now, here's Doncic. He's got 18. Pass to Reeves. Now, here's Doncic, defended by Kispert. Reed the pass to Reeves. Shoots over Poole. Los Angeles with another miss.
Ooh, this is turning into a slow start here in the second half. Seems like they left that offense in the locker room.
And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. The Lakers have gone only 1 of 5 from the field since halftime. Very slow start offensively.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the three.
Now Valanciunas after Luka Doncic's three-pointer that didn't go. Kuzma finds Kispert. And the Wizards hit again from deep.
And those aren't the type of three-point opportunities that you can allow in the NBA.
Over in the corner, Doncic. Up top, Reeves. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic. Reeves has got his third bucket of the night.
It's the confidence of Austin Reeves. He just knows what his shot is.
Washington calls timeout.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
And coach called his timeout to try and reset things on offense. Shake them up a bit so they can hopefully start getting some shots to fall.
James checked in for the Lakers. OG Anunoby comes in for Connect. Why don't we go to the 2K leaderboard? Over the past month, these teams have been playing a very entertaining brand of basketball. The Lakers, number one.
They've been playing an exciting brand of basketball during that time. I mean, taking every chance to get out in the open floor.
Now, here's Kuzma. He's got 9. Over in the corner, Poole. Teardrop shot. That one goes in. Poole's got the lead up to 3 now for the Wizards.
Some slippage at the defensive end here in the second half, allowing the offense to establish more of a rhythm.
Doncic right side. Over Kispert. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good. Doncic has got 20 points.
And when Luka sees the mid-range open up, he takes the shot, keeping things simple.
Pass to Valanciunas. Shoots the 3. Rebound the Lakers. Reeves finds Doncic. Anunoby outside. Here's Reeves. 8 points for him. Now Doncic. Anunoby with it. And here's LeBron outside. James connects from deep.
When you're guarding LeBron, you have to give him something. So the King, well, he'll take a three-point basket.
Bounce pass from Valanciunas. And there's the call on James. And that'll be his third foul so far.
His third personal foul. First team foul.
The Lakers on D. The lead is 2. Here's Kuzma. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Here's Reeves. And there's the drive.
Once he gets some momentum, Reeves is going right to that hoop.
Wizards have gone 4 of 9 from the floor so far in the third. Poole kicks to Bay. Pass to Kispert. Kuzma outside. And again, Washington no good.
And you know what? He's just not on his game, no doubt about it. Their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not been an asset for his team.
James no good. Wizards trail by 4. Bay passes to Poole. And here's Valanciunas. And no good. The dry spell continuing for him. James against Valanciunas. Poole with the steal. And it's Kispert in the corner. Here's Kuzma. And again, Washington no good. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. The Lakers moving the ball around. Here's James. Strong inside. What a move by James.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Poole the pass to Bay. Poole a screen on Anunoby. And they call an illegal screen here.
In a moment here now, let's see the numbers for LeBron James. The last 10 games, he has been on a heck of a run. And he's in the top 10 in field goal percentage. Really able to power his way to the bucket and finish through contact.
And you noted it. His points per game average is unreal right now. He's literally propping up the team's offense, scoring whenever they need him to. No one near Reeves as he lets it go. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Brogdon outside. Stolen by Reeves. Now the Lakers on the break. And a strong finish with two hands.
Pure after play by Reeves, not allowing the defense to stop him.
Wizards trail by 11. Brogdon outside to stop the drought. Drills the three-pointer. Brogdon's got 15 points.
Another bomb for him right now. His three-point shooting might be the key to cutting that lead.
Absolutely, and they have to continue to go to him.
Doncic, no good.
And even without that three-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Valanciunas, good.
And he's pretty relentless inside. Valanciunas gets after it down low. It might not always look pretty, but he makes the most of his chances in the paint.
Now, here's Doncic. He's got 20. Pass to Reed for the three. The rebound by Brogdon. Wizards trail by 6. Valanciunas with a screen on Reed to the paint. And it's Valanciunas finishing it off. That gives him a double-double in this one. 10 points and 12 rebounds.
Making the right play with the ball. Brogdon moving it to the guy at the right time to get the play open.
Here's Reed. Rebounded by Valanciunas. Valanciunas has got 13 rebounds in the game. Seeding. Kuzma outside. Off target with his three.
They're losing because he is struggling so bad, and he has not looked comfortable all game.
And there's the foul. It's on Coulibaly. That's foul number 2 for him. Some changes for the Lakers. Ware's checked in, and it's McDaniels in for Austin Reed. And a change for the Wizards. Bagley's checked in. Now, here's Doncic. Here's James. LeBron stuffs it home.
At this point in time, you have to understand that if LeBron James is on the inside, he has so many ways to beat you. A little contact's not going to do anything.
Pass to Brogdon from deep. That ball is good for another field goal. His 6th. He is 6 for 9 on the stat sheet.
And all of a sudden, that three puts them in striking distance, guys. He's had that shot working all night.
And I bet he's thinking that he could close the gap completely if he can keep those threes coming.
Traps in the tray.
And now with 2 3-pointers in each half, he's really doing his all to help his team out from deep.
Here's Carrington. He's guarded by Anunoby. Brogdon outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Rebounded by the Lakers. They've led by as many as 11 points. James kicks to Doncic. Kicks it out to James. Anunoby outside. Now, here's Doncic. He's guarded closely. Los Angeles needs to get off a shot here. Pass to Coulibaly. Here's Carrington. From past the arc. Rebounded by the Lakers. Ware's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. 51 seconds left here in the third quarter. James looking it over. Anunoby passes to James. With the fadeaway. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. James has got 12 points now in the quarter.
He's looked practically unstoppable this quarter. The defense, yeah, well, they haven't had many answers for him.
Pass to Bagley. Now Valanciunas. Down low. Here's Brogdon. Count it, and the Laker lead has been cut down to 6 in the bucket from Valanciunas.
And not being as aggressive from the three-point line anymore. They had a lot more attempts in that first half.
The kick out to LeBron. Here's Ware. Doncic outside. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. Their defense has been terrific in this game. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
It's just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery.
A lot of times a spectacular pass is more impressive than a spectacular shot. This is one of those times.
Tense quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. They've got OG Anunoby. Jaden McDaniels is out there with James. Then there's Luka Doncic. And it's Ware in at the 5 spot. That's the Laker 5. Doncic against Butler. Launches a 3. And James with the basket on the assist by Anunoby. Anunoby's got assist number 7 for him tonight. And here is Brogdon. Pass to Bagley. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
He's a real wrecking ball inside. Once Bagley has solid position.
And now, yep, this will be a coach's challenge. We thought that might happen, triggering a review of the personal foul.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make,
2 minutes are allowed to review the play.
really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively. A lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. With double checking, and the game continues on.
And the Wizards making a change here. Holmes checked in. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Hey, guys, J.J. Redick's message with his team was simple. Now, he told his guys not to get comfortable. He said, so we've got a little breathing room. So what? That's no reason to slow down out there. He wants them to keep the effort up. Guys?
Thank you, David. Pass to Bagley. Brogdon outside. That's in. He's 7 for 12 now in the game.
And Brogdon is used to having to overcome tough defense. That is just quality composure there by him.
A little over a minute and a half of the fourth quarter gone now. Kept alive. Doncic kicks to McDaniels. Back to Doncic. Here's James. Rebound by the Wizards. Koulibaly's got rebound number 5 here tonight. For 3. They grabbed their own miss. Here's George. LeBron with some nice D. Lakers leading by 5. to the middle. A floater, and he sinks the layup. And the Lakers lead by 7.
You can't afford to leave anyone open on LeBron James' team because you know what? He has proven he will find them.
The shot by Brogdon wide open. Good on the three-point shot. Brogdon's got 23.
Goodness, this man is ripping 3 after 3. An incredible display of shooting.
LeBron passes to Ware. It's stolen by Bagley. Goes up, and George with the stuff.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
That's the last thing you need to happen down the stretch. Let's see how they respond to the devastating punch.
And he has just been in a flow offensively. Terrific game. He has been the X factor.
Here's Coulibaly. He's guarded by Anunoby. Pass to Holmes. It's George on the wing. And now the fast break. Doncic with the ball. Kicks it out to LeBron. Here's Ware. And it's good. 2 points. Now it's a 6-point Laker lead.
How about these big shots for him in the fourth? He has been locked and loaded offensively.
To the paint. Here's George. And George with the stuff.
Oh, reversed it home. That was pretty.
Agreed. The agility on display. Doncic against Brogdon. From the line. It's rebounded by Coulibaly. Wizards trail by 4. Pass to Holmes. Bagley in the post. Working on James. Back to Coulibaly. Now here's George. And here is Holmes. From deep. It's hauled in by LeBron. LeBron's got his 8th rebound here tonight. LeBron galloping to the rack.
With his athletic ability, LeBron drives with purpose. He wants to put the D in a difficult position whenever he gets the chance.
Pass to Brogdon. Drives to the hoop. Nobody near George. No good on the triple. Lakers leading by 6. Now here's LeBron. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Austin Reeves is checked in for Los Angeles. On the free throw, no good.
What I appreciate about LeBron is how much he loves being a leader. He knows how much his teammates count on him.
Now Kispert. The 10-footer. Valanciunas dishes to Kispert. Puts it up. And another miss by Washington.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
The 3. Reeves with the rebound. And so James will bring it up for the Lakers. They've led by as many as 11 points. Reeves with the screen on Bay. On the wing, Reeves. Off target from outside. Wizards trail by 8. Kuzma inside. He's defended by Reeves. And Kuzma with the basket on the assist by Bay. Doncic passes to Reeves. Doncic with it. Back to Reeves. The kick out to LeBron. Reeves outside. Offline with his 3. Washington's gotten some tough luck from three-point range. In the fourth quarter, they've hit just 1 of 6 from deep. Back to Kuzma. McDaniels against Bay. Count it! And he'll have a chance for a three-point play. That's on Jaden McDaniels.
How about the aggressiveness by Bay, taking the contact and able to score through it.
Los Angeles leading by 3. LeBron outside. Driving inside. And the dunk by LeBron.
And look, a coach is going to trust LeBron James to just put up monster numbers because that's who he is. But it is nice to see him get into a nice groove like this.
Pass to Bay. Jacks up a 3. Hits it from three-point range. Bay's got 6 here in this quarter.
He was solid in the first half from deep. He's a guy who can get hot. Let's see how he does here in the second.
Back to Kispert. Here's Poole. Down low. Here's Valanciunas. That shot off the mark. Lakers have gotten more than 58% of their attempts to go down for them in the fourth quarter. They're 7 of 12. And finished off by LeBron.
When LeBron decides it's his time, good luck slowing him down.
Pass to Kispert. Poole kicks to Kispert. Kuzma outside. And it's off from three-point range.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
Wizards trail by 4. And here is Poole. Pass to Valanciunas. Bay with it. It's hauled in by LeBron. LeBron's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Here's Ware. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. James has got 3 assists now in this one. From the Wizards, they're shooting about 40% here in the fourth quarter. Now, here's Kuzma. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. McDaniels got 6 rebounds here tonight. Some nice passing here by Los Angeles. And another assist. Dishing it all over the place in this one.
He's tallying them up in bunches.
Kuzma against McDaniel. And there's the call on James. That will get him his 4th foul of the game. Poole finds Kispert. Here's Bay. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Bay's got 9 points here in the second half. LeBron outside. Pass to Ware. Fires the 3. And Valanciunas pulls it down.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
Got a piece of it. Pushing it up. And the slam by Doncic.
Oh, from ultra close range, Doncic.
1:36 left in the fourth quarter. Now Kuzma. Pass to Valanciunas. Nifty move. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And a bruising, fundamentally sound big man. Valanciunas is a throwback. More importantly, he's willing to play whatever role is asked of him.
Couldn't hit them all, and they need every point they can get.
LeBron passes to Doncic. James kicks to Doncic. Latrey. And again, another assist.
Another possession, another assist.
You know, Greg, he's sharing the ball well, hitting his guys in their spots. to Bay. That's his 6th field goal today, and that makes him now 6 for 11.
And I love how assertive Bay is offensively. Solid at catching the defender there off guard.
LeBron with the bucket.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And that score probably slams the door for any would-be comebacks. And look, they put this one to bed.
Here's Kuzma. And a miss there on the triple. Now the Lakers on the break. Here's Doncic. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. One on Kispert.
What determination from Doncic, pushing his shot through despite some stiff defense to draw the foul.
Cool, calm, and collected. Say that 3 times fast. He makes them all and puts this game away.
Lets a floater go, and he gets the bucket. 24 seconds left in the 4th quarter of this one. Doncic against Brogdon. Doncic passes to Ware. And another assist for him. Dishing it all over the place in this one.
He's tallying them up in bunches.
The steal. And so Los Angeles takes the win. Some good moments throughout this one, but they had all right, DA, thanks again. And that about wraps it up. Alongside Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony and our reporter David Aldridge. And the entire 2K...
Hi, everyone, and welcome to the NBA on Thursday night. We're bringing it to you live here on 2K Sports. This is Brian Anderson, Coach Dan Van Gundy, Hall of Famer Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce round out our broadcast crew for this one. A look at how All-Star voting is going thus far.
And so much fun to see the tallies start to come in. See how things start to look.
You look at Brown, and he's aiming for that 5th and final spot in the Eastern Conference starting lineup as the voting continues.
I hope he holds on to that spot. Seeing him start in the All-Star game would be a real treat.
We'll be sure to update you as we continue to get results. Looking at the starting 5 for Boston. The perimeter pairing, it's White and Brown. Horford at the 4 with Porzingis at the 5. And it's Pritchard in at the point guard position. And for the Lakers, OG Anunoby out there with Luka Doncic. Then there's LeBron James. Then there's McDaniels. And it's Ware in at the 5. And this, a rivalry that spans across conferences, Stan.
Yeah, look, Brian, they've had their battles over the years, and the fact that they only play each other twice a season adds to the magnitude of the matchup. It's going to be intense.
Check out Porzingis' energy. He's just relentless on both ends of the court.
And stolen by Porzingis. Out of bounds, it'll be Lakers ball. And let's take a look at the power rankings and see how these teams compare across the league. Taking a look at the Celtics, they're a rising team climbing to 5th on the board.
Seeing where Los Angeles is, they've claimed the top spot because they've earned it. Some critics have said they're playing way above their heads, but I think we're just learning how great this team is.
Where? And down it goes. Jam that one home.
You know, the instincts of Luka Doncic are second to none. Such a natural playmaker.
Pritchard, the pass to Horford. Outside White. for three, Porzingis. It's hauled in by Luka Doncic.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Here's where. Oh, it's blocked by Porzingis.
What a swat by the big man, Porzingis. You always have to be careful shooting when he's lurking.
Count that one.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I did briefly speak with J.J. Redick. We discussed Jaylen Brown and what makes him such a hard player to defend, and Coach said to me, Jaylen is a freak athlete and has become a really good shooter over time, too. We can't give him clean looks, and we have to guard him closely. Let's see if the defense is up to the task.
All right, Allie, thanks once again. Down low. Here's Porzingis. Misses the layup.
That's not a bad shot at all. It just didn't go in. Sometimes the process is right, and you still get a bad result.
Snatched away. Here we go, all alone. Hammers it down. Goes coast to coast.
And you don't need a roadmap when he's got open court in front of him like that.
Well, the best way to attack is in transition. He recognizes that.
Now here's Doncic. That falls. Nice feed that time from James. Doncic has got his second basket on the night. And Joe Mazzulla has called timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Now that we're into the new year, how about a check on the Eastern Conference standings? You look at Boston, here around the midway point, they've proven to be a top 3 team in their conference.
You know, for the Celtics, give them credit. I mean, they've been playing very well this season, but they can't afford to take their foot off the gas pedal right now. They know they have a bullseye on their backs.
Yeah, no one is taking them lightly. This is a team with everything you really need to make some noise in the playoffs.
And, Coach, you look at Derek White, maybe not the biggest name, but he is a winning player.
Yeah, Brian, he's one of the very important in this game. So it's good they've already got him in a rhythm.
Here's Ware. 10 points in his last outing. Here's Doncic. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. All right, we've now got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. He's got a special report. Shams, it's all yours.
Thanks. Well, the Celtics won their 18th championship in 2024, the most of any franchise in the NBA, and with multiple extensions this summer, securing their core moving forward, Boston has made huge financial commitments to compete for championships every single year.
Not a team to be taken lightly. All right, Shams, thank you for the report. That's good from Doncic.
And Doncic is a walking triple-double threat. His versatility and confidence is really special.
Doncic hits them both. Here we are, Stan, at the midway point. We've got some big things coming up on the schedule.
Yeah, some things that fans really love. All-Star Weekend, the trade deadline. We'll see which teams are going to shake up their roster. A lot of stuff going on.
Now here's Anunoby. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Doncic on the wing. Outside McDaniels. Back to Doncic. 4 on the clock. Outside McDaniels. The Lakers got to get one up. Late clock. James. That's good.
An outstanding first quarter from the field.
Celtics trail by 6. Outside White. Outside Porzingis. No good on the triple.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Here's Doncic. Sinks another one. He's on a roll, starting 4 for 4.
Well, they just need to keep getting him the ball. He has been terrific this quarter.
Pritchard, the pass to Brown. Back to Pritchard. Looking to win the run. Rebound, the Lakers. And this is their first time matched up with the Celtics this year. Doncic, right side. Again gets it to go. He can't miss. 5 for 5.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
And it's Brown off the drive. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It's on LeBron James.
Well, look, Brown is a handful. Sometimes you just have to foul him.
Drew Holiday's checked in for Boston. Both shots good from the strike. And you look at Jaylen Brown, Grant, not many wings have the strength he has.
Yeah, Jaylen Brown could dunk over a brick wall, and he could dunk through a brick wall, too. It's just so hard to move him off his path when he's on his way to the rim.
Here's where he's averaging more than 12 a game. Consistent threat on offense. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. All right, guys, some stats here. The scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
Well, a lot of times you'll hear coaches yell, get the ball inside, and you can see why. Good things happen when you get the ball into the paint.
And another thing, they found the open man. Really playing unselfish basketball, moving the ball around there on the perimeter.
Now here's Horford. No made baskets yet. This one for 3. James with the rebound. And James has got the ball here for the Los Angeles Lakers. And they've been winning at a high level this season. Most games not even close. Their point differential is sky high.
Yeah, a lot of their games have been essentially over by the third quarter. Blowouts, big margins, really astonishing the dominance they displayed over the course of the season. I'm not sure we've ever seen a team so consistently dominant. They've controlled the paint so far. That's been the difference.
Yeah, it's not difficult to figure out why they built this lead. They have been dominant in the paint.
Porzingis misses.
Well, this hasn't been his quarter so far. He's really struggling to get going.
Doncic outside. To the inside. And that one is stuffed right through.
They're not wasting any time putting their stamp on this game. What a start.
Yeah, but you can't let up at all. They've got a chance to put this game away early, and they should take it.
And the Celtics making a change here. Hauser's checked in. And how about a look at the top shot blocking teams in the NBA this season? The 4th spot held by the Celtics.
They're quick to help each other, and they have some tremendous athletes with a nose for the ball.
Inside, here's Brown, and the jam by Brown.
Well, I'll tell you, Brown gets off the floor so easily.
McDaniels, Porzingis grabs the board.
Well, the analytics don't like it, but if the defense is giving it up, I like that shot selection despite the miss.
Now here's Brown, a guy this team turns to often, averaging almost 24 a game. Shot from the wing. Not going to go that time.
Yeah, I'm not sure that's the look they want. It's tough work in the mid-range area.
Doncic finds James. Outside McDaniels. Horford against James. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Porzingis. 3 on the clock. The shot by James, no good. Celtics trail by 12. Brown passes to Holiday. Pass to Hauser. Now here's Brown. 6 on the shot clock. The 3. And there's Holiday. That's good. On the assist by Brown.
Look, Holiday makes more than enough of those to keep the defense honest.
James deciding where to go with it. Outside Anunoby. Doncic against Holiday. Kicks it out to Anunoby. And there's James from the arc. James can't get that one to fall.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Brian, it's great hearing Celtics coach Joe Mazzulla talk shop. He said everybody tries to break basketball up into offense and defense, but it's one game. Your spacing, decision-making, and shot selection set up your defense. That transition happens so fast, so the game is constantly changing. It's all connected, Brian.
No question. Thanks, Allie. Good stuff there.
And that's good decision-making by Brown in the pick and roll. He'll make the right read more often than not.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
Here's Holiday. After the Lakers picking up a basket just moments ago. Sinks that one from the post. Holiday's got 5 points.
I think Holiday knew there'd be some contact here, so he was ready to outwork them.
Doncic passes to James. We've got 1:55 left in the first quarter here. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic. Doncic has got 5 assists in the game.
Well, they have leaned on him offensively with good reason. Efficiency will help you win a lot of games.
Here's Hauser. He's scoreless. And the 3 off target. It's James on the wing. And James throws it down.
Man, that was fast. They're already up by double digits.
Yeah, incredible play on both ends of the floor. There may be too big of a gap.
Now here's Porzingis. You know, his impact on offense has been terrific, scoring just around 20 points a game. On the wing, Holiday, guarded by Doncic. And here's Brown for 3. The rebound by Ware. Ware's got 6 rebounds now in the game. High arcing shot. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
And you think back to when McDaniels was drafted. Everyone talked about his potential. Now they're talking about his consistency as a contributor, especially at the defensive end.
Now here's White. 5 points in the game. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It's going to be on OG Anunoby.
Well, look, if you're trying to slow down White, you first have to match his activity level.
No good on the second free throw. The Lakers lead by 10. It's stolen by Holiday. Pass to Springer. Back to Holiday. 26 seconds left in the first. He drops it from range. Holiday's got 8 points.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
James outside. And he drives in. Count it. He's got 13.
And he was dominant in their last outing. And the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific groove right now.
Yeah, for sure. He is just oozing confidence. Thinks every shot is going in. They should just keep running sets for him.
The baskets were coming early and often in the first quarter. Lakers ahead, up 9. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And from what we've seen from the Lakers, what's your take so far?
Well, I'll tell you what, throughout the first, they did a great job of just running their offense.
Yeah, and I love to see this kind of communication between teammates. Great player movement, great ball movement.
McDaniels out there with James. Then it's OG Anunoby. Then it's Luka Doncic. And it's Ware in at the 5. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. Pass to Keita. Here's Holiday. Again, the Celtics good for 2 more.
Yeah, Holiday understands when to pick his spots on offense, especially when the mid-range opens up like this.
Now Doncic. Screen by James. Down low. Oh, got a piece of it. To the paint. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
And here's Doncic. His last outing, he had 24 points. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Pritchard's checked in for Springer. Well, Grant, when the money's on the line, the mid-range is still a big part of the elite player's game.
You're right, B.A. And really, it comes down to touch, obviously. And size certainly helps. And then the savvy and balance to create that space.
The shot by Holiday, no good.
And they just continue to dominate the boards.
Anunoby finds McDaniels. Now here's Doncic. 14 points for him. 6 to shoot. Nice finish from Luka.
They've been a little soft with their defense on the interior.
Celtics trail by 10. Here's Pritchard. No points so far. To the left wing. Here's Hauser. Off target from three-point range. The Lakers have got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. Has to Ware. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic. Doncic has got assist number 8 now on the night. The Celtics shooting the rock well at 46%. Here's Pritchard. And he's in the books. Now 1 for 2.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Yeah, you got to love that kind of effort. Getting in there and fighting through the defense.
Where? That three's off the mark. The Celtics have gone 3 of 5 since the beginning of the second. Here's White. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. And a moment to check out who the Boston Celtics have coming up. On Saturday, they'll take on Kyrie Irving and the Dallas Mavericks. And then Monday, they'll be matching up against Steven Adams and the Houston Rockets.
And for their matchup with the Bulls, this is one that they expect to win. But those games can be tricky. Remember, there are no free wins in this league.
Austin Reeves is checked in for Los Angeles. And the Celtics also making a change. Porzingis is checked in. Doncic outside, just 4 to shoot. Luka proving he can score from anywhere.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
Pass to White. Here's Pritchard. Outside Porzingis. Holiday against Reeves. He can't get that one to fall. McDaniels with some nice D.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Tipped away, and they'll get another chance. Here's Doncic. Doncic is doubled. Reeves against Holiday. Pass to Queta. Rebound, the Lakers. They've led by as many as 14. They defeated Washington in their last game.
A big difference in that one. Their ability to convert from range. By and large, they took some really good shots.
And they were just draining it from outside. A great team shooting performance.
Now here's White. He's guarded closely. Off with the layup. And Reeves has got the ball here for the Lakers. 10-point lead. And following this one, they hit the road to challenge the Warriors at Chase Center in San Francisco. That'll commence a long trip on the road. 6 games total. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Defenders have to play Doncic tightly. He knows that and uses the pump fake to his advantage.
And this will be his 3rd and 4th free throws of the game here. Doncic hits them both.
Yeah, just knocking down every free throw. I mean, I love to see this kind of efficiency.
Anunoby against White. To the middle, to the right side. Here's Pritchard, guarded by Doncic. Pritchard gets it to go.
You got to appreciate the consistency. Night in and night out, he brings it.
Here's Luka. And stolen by Holiday. Here's Pritchard, guarded by Doncic. Pritchard, no good.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
And coach, a perennial all-defense performer, Drew Holiday. Fearsome at that end of the floor in particular.
Yeah, Brian, he's as good a defensive guard as there is. Great size and strength at the point guard spot. You combine that with his IQ and his competitive will, he is a problem on a nightly basis.
Jaylen Brown, he's checked in for Boston. Pass to Queta. Now Brown, Anunoby covering. Brown against Anunoby. And there's a bevy of young talent in the NBA right now. Who are you most excited to see grow into a star, Stan?
Well, what I'm really excited about, Brian, is to see which of these young talents becomes true stars, transformative guys. Certainly Chet Holmgren and Wembanyama have already had this great rivalry. Scotty Barnes has become the next big point guard. We see Anthony Edwards, Paolo Banchero. There's a lot of guys that could be the guy, and it'll be fun to find out who actually develops into that play.
As the torch is passed, who's going to take the mantle? Brown with it. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against the Clippers. Porzingis with a screen on Anunoby. Ooh, McDaniels with a steal. And it's the Lakers on the break. Luka with the finish.
He's putting them to the test this quarter, attacking every chance he gets.
Celtics trail by 12. Outside Holiday. Here's the three. Again, the miss by the Celtics. The Lakers have gone 6 of 11 here in the second quarter. Kicks it out to Anunoby. Back to Doncic. Brown with the steal. Out to the right wing. Pass to Queta. And here's Porzingis. Left side Holiday. Plenty of space. Nice jump shot. Holiday's got 12.
Well, when Holiday is affecting the game on the offensive end, it's a real lift for his team.
And stolen by Holiday. Pass to Brown. To the paint. Queta. Oh, they get a hand on it. The Lakers lead by 10. Kicks it to Doncic. Luka against resistance.
And their offense tonight is Luka, Luka, and more Luka. When he's on, it's an opponent's worst nightmare.
Outside Porzingis. Pass to Pritchard. Outside Holiday. Three-pointer. Ooh, making his presence felt here. He's now 6 for 9 in this game.
And that's his first triple this quarter. 3 total for the game.
Now Doncic kicks it out to Anunoby. With the teardrop. And Doncic with the lay-in. Doncic has got 28 points for the game. Celtics trail by 11. And Joe Mazzulla calls timeout here. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. And let's check out a breakdown looking at some stats for Jaylen Brown.
He's been really dialed in from deep during these last 5 games. Looking assertive and in control every time he rises up to shoot from beyond the three-point line. And it's been fun to watch.
Here's Pritchard. 14 points for him last game against the Clippers in Los Angeles. Rebounded by the Lakers. Ware's got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. A nice shot by Doncic.
He's carried much of the scoring load tonight. And with the win in reach, don't expect him to let up.
Outside, Brown. Offline with a three.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Here's Doncic. And out of bounds. Boston will have it. Let's take a look at the Western Conference standings now that the new year is upon us. Taking a look at the Lakers. They've been enjoying a truly spectacular run this season, sitting on top of the mountain in the first place spot.
When I look at the Lakers, give them credit. I mean, they've been playing very well this season, but they can't afford to take their foot off the gas pedal right now. They know they have a bullseye on their backs.
Yeah, no one is taking them lightly. This is a team with everything you really need to make some noise in the playoffs.
And it's the Lakers on the break. Horford with a steal. Ooh, here's White on the drive. And it's blocked. They recover it. Down low. Second chance effort. Pritchard gets it to go. Pritchard's got 6 points in the quarter.
And after a scoreless first quarter, he's finding his offense.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, after some down years in Dallas, Kristaps Porzingis said, I really checked myself. From that point on, I started building my game back up. Sometimes when you're younger, your physical abilities might already be there, but your mental is not. Once that all clicks, that's when you've got something.
Well, that's a good way to think of it. Thanks, Allie. Doncic on the wing, defended by Brown. Kicks it to Doncic. Shot clock at 6. Inside. Here's Ware. Rebounded by the Celtics. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Doncic against Brown. That cuts the lead to single digits. Brown's got 11 points.
And off the jump, they were effective from deep. I don't know why they haven't continued to fire from out there.
Now here's Doncic. Guarded closely. And Anunoby for three. The shot is good. Doncic making the play. Doncic has got assist number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. 30 seconds left in the second quarter. Pass to Brown. Over Reeves. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Anunoby's got 6 rebounds in the game. Brown scanning the floor. Shot from 16. No good. Misses at the buzzer. Oh, what a performance by Luka Doncic. He has been the story for the Los Angeles Lakers. An insane quarter. No one could stop him. We'll be right back with you shortly.
Hello, everybody. Tipping.
At times in the past, we've teased the fans for how they voted. But it's not easy, man. There's a lot of talented guys out here. I love to see who's leading so far.
Don't give them too much credit, Kenny. Some fans know what they're talking about. Most don't.
And turning now to the game we've been watching, Luka Doncic has been lighting it up.
You can tell Luka has a great mind for the game. Sees all the holes in the defense. Knows just how to exploit them, too.
You know what? It's like he's gone shopping at the offensive end. He's browsing, picking out stuff, touching the fruit, see if he likes it, puts it back. Then he gets the shot he wants.
Thanks for tuning in. Now it's time to head back over to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
with a big gap on the scoreboard. The second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Boy, really an incredible game here from Luka Doncic.
Hey, we didn't expect this. Not normally a big-time assist maker. He's done a great job moving the ball around.
Yeah, and I'm a little surprised, but he's been focused on passing the ball. You got to give him credit.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. On the court right now for the Celtics, Pritchard and White at the 1 and the 2. Horford at the 4 with Porzingis at the 5. And it's Brown in at the 3. Pass to White. Horford outside. The 3. Hey, Horford from range.
And that's a nice play. Horford getting to his spot, ready to fire.
Now here's Doncic. The D's right on him. And Pritchard pulls it down. Celtics trail by 9. Brown in the high post. James is there. They get the rebound. Brown, no good.
Part of why they have this lead, they're doing the little things out there.
And he hits it and gets hacked. A 3-point chance here if he can convert.
And going right through the contact, Luka has tremendous strength, especially for a guy who handles the ball so much.
Connects checked in for Reeves. And we all know about Stan the analyst and Stan the coach. But when you played in college, what was your game like, Stan?
Hey, Brian, I had the game that would get you beat as coach. I will say my greatest strength was this. I was never once accused of overpassing.
The black hole. That is Stan Van Gundy. Porzingis with a screen on James. Here's Brown. Man, Brown just showing his toughness inside.
Terrific finish there from Brown. He goes up strong and absorbs the contact.
Now here's Reed. He's closely guarded. Pass to McDaniels. James with the ball. It's going to be on LeBron James. That'll be a second foul of the game.
A great job to establish position and square up.
And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. White with it. Horford, a screen on Doncic. White for 3. Oh, how about White from the next time zone?
Their three-point shooting has been on point here in the second half.
And here's Doncic. He's got 32 points. And there's another one for the Lakers.
They've got the offense clicking. 3 for 4 to start the half and looking confident.
Here's White. The Lakers with a rebound. McDaniels got a rebound number 5 here tonight. LeBron going downhill. Basket's good. And now it's a 12-point Los Angeles lead.
Yeah, they've come out of the break confidently. 4 of their first 5 here to start the second half.
Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. Porzingis passes to Horford. Here's Pritchard, 6 to shoot. The three-pointer off the mark.
And that's exactly how tightly you have to guard him every time he steps to the arc. He's just that good.
Has to connect. The 3-ball. Jaylen Brown with a rebound. Brown's got his 4th rebound in this one. Third quarter of basketball here. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Here's Pritchard. He has 6. Late clock. The Celtics got to hurry here. Brown can't hit.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
James up top. Give him 20. Oh, LeBron sending it home.
You know, they're really being bullied right now defensively. 8 of the last 10 points have come from inside.
And Joe Mazzulla calls timeout here. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. It's the 2K leaderboard featuring this month's field goal percentage leaders. Number 1, Luka Doncic. LeBron James is second.
Each of these two have been awesome offensively during the last month. Both great options from the floor.
Oh, KP with the three.
They are unconscious from outside. And so far, the defense has had no answer.
Look, when the three is falling like this, there's not a whole lot you can do defensively.
Now here's Doncic. Defense is right there. And there's James on the assist by Doncic. Doncic has got his assist totals piling up. 11 now for him tonight. Horford outside to the inside. Pritchard. And he makes it on the layup. Pritchard's got 8 points.
That's just a great pass. Excellent vision to see the open spot in the defense and lead him to the score.
Now here is James. 25 points in the game. The rebound, Celtics. Porzingis has got 5 rebounds in the game. Stan, we've seen a resurgence for Kristaps Porzingis over the last few seasons. What changed?
Well, Brian, he really dug down into the numbers, identifying his best shot profile and really focusing on that. It's helped his efficiency.
Coach closing in on 2 decades in the league. Al Horford continues to put in the work.
Well, Brian, that's what it takes to make sure your body is able to compete against players half your age. He's never shied away from doing all the little things.
And they doubled up Doncic. Back to Reed. James passes to Doncic. Ooh, it's stolen away. And here we go, the Celtics on the run. Here's Brown. Again, the miss by Boston.
He is really scuffling this quarter offensively. Perhaps a little frustration setting in.
James inside. Double team on James. McDaniels from long range. Boston with a rebound. Right side, White. Got a hand on it. And he gets it back. Pass to Pritchard. Lets it go from deep. Doncic grabs the miss. Doncic has got rebound number 7 tonight. Out to James. The shot is good. Doncic making the play. James has got 12 now in this quarter.
Well, he's been more confident shooting it since the half. Let's see if that trend continues.
Outside White. Inside. Here's Porzingis. It doesn't go for him. Los Angeles leading by 15. James finds Doncic. Outside McDaniels for 3. And the Lakers hit again from deep.
I just love the ball movement.
And Brown has got the ball here for Boston. Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Back to Pritchard. Doncic pulls down the board. Doncic has got rebound number 8 now. And stolen by Brown. 3 on 3. Tries to break his ice. Yep, that one goes. Brown's got 15 points.
And Brown is lethal in the open floor. Once he has a step on you, it's over.
And it's Connect with a rebound.
Well, I hate to say it, but he hasn't done a lot to help their cause tonight. He's been a little erratic from the floor.
And that one drops for him. Doncic has got 36 points.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Brown passes to Porzingis. Pass to Horford. White on the wing. Lets the 3 fly. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Doncic has got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Releases. And it's Connect missing. Celtics trail by 18. White on the wing. He shoots it. Boston, no good that time either.
and he just hasn't been able to get it going this period.
Well, the offense has to look for ways to get him easier shots, better selection. You have to be set up for success.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Brown finds White. From the left block. And he buries that one. Back rim and in. White's got 5 points in the quarter.
I like that from White. Attacking the heart of that defense.
Now here's Doncic. Defense right on him.
Oh, he's been doing everything. Hitting the boards. Huge game for him thus far.
To the paint. Oh, it's Porzingis with the jam.
Well, if Porzingis gets within arm's length of the hoop, he's not going to make many mistakes.
Reed can't hit. Celtics trail by 17. Brown with it. He's got 15. White with a screen on Reed. And here's Brown for 3. Doncic pulls down the board. Doncic has got 11 rebounds in the game. Has to connect. Now here's Reed. It's James on the wing. Doncic with it. Porzingis picks him up defensively. Doncic, good.
Well, he's been very efficient in this quarter. Keep getting him the ball.
1:52 left in the third quarter of the game. Brown passes to Horford. Back to Brown. Back to Horford. James with a steal. And it's the Lakers on the break. And here's Connect outside. Another possession, another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He has been one step ahead of the defense all game long. To the wing, right side. Horford finds White. Outside, Brown. Again, the miss by Boston.
Well, so far in the second half, he hasn't been able to get another 3 to fall.
Doncic outside. Oh, Doncic hammers one home.
Whoa. Not known for showing off. Doncic with the highlight reel jam. Did I say that? Wow.
Out to the right wing. Horford passes to Pritchard. Outside White. Will it go? Give him that one. Now shooting 5 for 11 from the floor.
Hey, sometimes it's your night. White's number keeps getting called, and he keeps coming through.
Here's Doncic. Oh, he packs it down.
That is incredible.
Getting up and then throwing it down.
Oh, that was a big hammer right there. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Los Angeles has gone 7 of 13 from downtown so far in this game. McDaniels passes to Doncic. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers. A huge 24-point lead for them. The hustle they've shown on defense has been. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Now that is an elite level dish. What a great passer.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. We've got Austin Reeves. He's out there with Luka Doncic. And it's Holmes in at the power forward position. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. Cato, pass to Pritchard. And a miss there on the triple. The Lakers shooting at around 66%. They're on fire. Uses the glass on the layup. Doncic has got 44.
Well, he's had a night. This team feeds off of his energy, and every time they've needed a bucket, he's delivered.
From the arc. Pritchard, no good.
It's clear he's totally out of sync. The team needs to rethink its strategy around what to do with him.
Pass to Holmes. Here's Ware. Deflects the pass. And it's out of bounds. The Lakers able to retain possession here.
Nice deflection there. Really trying to disrupt their offensive flow.
Yeah, there's nothing easy on offense. Coaches love seeing that kind of hustle on the defensive end.
And another dime for him. That's another dime from him.
He's tallying them up fast, B.A. And he's been an ideal teammate tonight. He's really creating plenty of looks with his passing.
Yeah, when there's been an open man, he's found him. And you love to see a guy dishing it like this.
And a bit of a battle for the ball. And the officials signal a jump ball here. And we haven't seen a new franchise join the NBA stand since the Charlotte Bobcats in 2003. 20 years later, though, things seem to be percolating a bit.
Well, you've seen it, Brian. There's some deep pockets out there and some great markets, all vying to get into the action. And we know that the NBA is all about growth.
You can tell Doncic trusts his teammates. He'll get them looks and doesn't insist on doing everything himself.
Holiday against Reeves. Pass to Pritchard. Clock at 6. Here's Holiday. And the foul called on Kristaps Porzingis. That's foul number 2 for him.
That's his second personal foul.
The Lakers have gone a perfect 3 for 3 here in the 4th. The shot by Reeves, no good. For Boston, they've gotten only 1 of 5 to fall here in the 4th. Holiday from long range. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Doncic has got 13 rebounds in the game. Glass eating. Pass to Ware. Doncic outside. Now Reeves from downtown. And again, another assist. The chemistry he has with his guys is impressive.
I mean, keeping his head on a swivel, actively seeking out his teammates, incredible.
Pritchard. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Just over 2.5 minutes played now. Final quarter of regulation. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Grant, it seems like teams today are much more data-driven than in years past.
Yeah, I agree, B.A. It's much more sophisticated. And, of course, coaches and executives are still watching the games and forming their gut opinions. But now those impressions can be cross-checked with the numbers.
And the shot goes in.
What a difference a half can make. As much as he struggled in the first 2 quarters, he certainly made up for it with this play in the second half.
Pass to Reeves. Back to Doncic. Outside Reeves. Launches it. On the wing, Reeves. Let's go with a 3. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic. Reeves has got 8 here in this quarter.
And looking to shoot as many threes as possible. This kind of confidence, impressive to see.
Now let's meet the starting lineup for the visiting Los Angeles Lakers. At center, Khalil Ware. At power forward, Jaden McDaniels. At shooting guard, OG Anunoby. on the other floor, Warriors fans, it's go time! Let's get hyped and make some noise as we welcome the Bay Golden State Warriors!
Greg, we're sure to see a lot of quality basketball tonight, given the veteran talent on both sides.
Yeah, tremendously high IQs from both teams, so expect a clean game. And some of these players have been through it all in this league.
Here are the starters for Los Angeles. They've got McDaniels. OG Anunoby is out there with Doncic. Then it's James. And it's Ware in at the center position. And so the Los Angeles Lakers get the first points of the ballgame. Pass to Wiggins. Puts up a deep three. No good. And so Doncic will bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. Their last game, a win against Boston, looking to carry it into this one.
Yeah, in that game, the offense was firing on all cylinders, partly because the other team's defense was a no-show.
Yeah, with the defense struggling like that, I think they just stayed with a healthy, consistent pace to get that win.
And so here is Golden State after OG Anunoby made that last three-pointer. Curry against Doncic. Knocks it loose. Now the Warriors moving it up. Here's Kuminga. And Kuminga throws it down.
Big time slam there from Kuminga. His coaches and teammates encourage him to get up strong like that.
Doncic kicks to LeBron. And they double up James. Out to Doncic. Little turnaround. Shot by McDaniels. No good.
Well, he's a guy they count on to produce from the mid-range. He doesn't miss too many open looks from there.
Curry on the wing. McDaniels defending. Curry's shot is off. The Lakers have gone 2 or 3 here to start out the game. The kick out to LeBron. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic.
Oh, and the three ball's still there for James. Not only is it there, it's getting more and more effective.
Wiggins outside. Golden State moving the ball around. Here's Curry, and it's blocked.
And they're 1 of 5 to start this game. Just really haven't gotten into a flow offensively.
The three for Doncic. It's hauled in by Clint Capella. Warriors trail by 6. Wiggins outside. Pass to Curry. To the right side. It's Wiggins at the top of the key. 5 on the clock. Let's go. And yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim.
It's so fun to watch Steph Curry shoot a jump shot. It doesn't get any better than watching this guy pull the trigger.
Doncic kicks to McDaniels. Fader on the way. That one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
And so Steve Kerr calls for the timeout. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations.
Here we go. Make some noise, man, for your Warriors. 16.
Let's see some of the numbers here for LeBron James. Left side, Kuminga. Curry is inside. McDaniels defending. Kuminga with a wide open look. Off Mark there with the three-point shot. Los Angeles leading by 6. The numbers will back it up, Brent, but when you watch OG Anunoby, it's easy to see why he is an elite defender.
Yeah, Kevin, he's been slept on by a lot of casual fans around the NBA, but trust me, diving deeper into the numbers, OG's defense is elite. He's got that strength, he's got the wingspan, he's got great instincts, and he is daunting for any would-be scorer that wants to put points on the board. How many times have we seen this? You give Curry an inch, and that ball's gone.
And they double up Doncic. James wide open. No good on the three. And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for Golden State. Trailing by 4. This time they faced off, it was right here at home where they couldn't get it done.
And their last time against this club, they really fell short at the free throw line.
It's good from long range. Curry's got 7 points.
Honestly, guys, Curry is the best three-point shooter I've ever seen.
Doncic against Curry. Now here's LeBron. Defense right on him. Pass to Doncic. 5 to shoot. It drops for his 3rd basket. He's missed only 1 shot. Here's Curry. He's got 7. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Well, I did get a chance to speak with Steve Kerr a little bit. Their plan defensively is to try to make LeBron into a jump shooter. Coach said many teams plan that, but it rarely works out. You have to fully commit to it. Of course, that means LeBron will be getting all of their attention. Guys?
Thank you, David. McDaniels gets a wide open look. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitiveness.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Here's Podziemski. In the game against Chicago, very impressive. Curry deciding where to go with it. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Capella, one of the best offensive rebounders in the league. It's because of his activity.
LeBron up top. Capella covering.
He's not very hard to defend right now. This is when the defense might step back and let him try to find his range.
Now here's Wiggins. Another key contributor to that nice win against Chicago.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give him from behind the arc.
Curry against Doncic. Pass to McDaniels. Wants to get it to Doncic and does. Anunoby has the open look. And the Lakers hit again from deep.
Three ball is what makes Anunoby such a threat on offense.
The Warriors have gone 7 of 13, just over 50% from the floor. Some good looks. And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. He wants to talk to his guy. The Warriors making a switch here. Jackson Davis is checked in. Let's take this chance to bring you now the hottest shooters from downtown this month. Number 1, Luka Doncic. LeBron James second.
I mean, the shooting range of these two guys has probably been the most impressive. There's not a spot on the floor they can't hit from.
Here's Jackson Davis. He gives the team some steady offense, a bit under 10 points a game. LA's gone 4-7 from three-point range so far in the first. Kicks it out to James. Back to Doncic. Takes a three. He's off on that one.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
Jackson Davis with it. Here's Curry with the three. And Ware pulls it down. The Lakers in the lead. Here's Doncic. Pass to McDaniels. Nice passing here by Los Angeles. Kicks it out to James. Lock at 6. Now here's Doncic. He's defended by Podziemski. And the shot will not go from Anunoby. Well, there's some recent news, and now on the phone we go to Shams Charania. Hey, Shams, what's going on?
Thanks a lot, Kevin. As the trade deadline gets closer, it's the Lakers front office making things happen. They've acquired Jalen Duren, a nightly double-double threat known primarily for his rebounding, and this team wanted to add some more physicality to their roster, and they did exactly that with Duren.
Thank you for the insight, Shams. Much appreciated. And it's Doncic. That time on the assist by Anunoby. Doncic has got 8 points. Warriors trail by 3. And here is Curry. Last game out, we saw him pour in 42.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Doncic passes to Ware, and he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Pass to Wiggins. Here's Podziemski. Another miss, and they desperately need a bucket. Los Angeles leading by 5. The jump hook. Again, the Lakers.
And right now, they're just focused on putting together good possession.
That's exactly how they got the lead. They ended up having multiple possessions in a row with good quality shots, knocked them down, and the game is fully in their control.
Here's Wiggins following the basket by LeBron James. Shot clock at 5. Here's Curry, and the Warriors miss again. Here's Los Angeles now. They're rolling here with a 9-point run. Here's Doncic, and the foul called on OG Anunoby. That's his first foul. Some changes for Golden State. Anderson is checked in for Capella. Gary Payton comes in for Brandon Podziemski. And Hield subbed in for Curry. Pass to Hield. Inside. Here's Jackson Davis. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
In the first 2 minutes.
Hield against Doncic. Jackson Davis with it. Wiggins up top. Poked away. And here we go. Fast break. James has got it. Doncic kicks to James. Doncic against Hield. The 19-foot shot. And he wills that one in. Sinking right through off the back iron.
So good at reading the defenses and James anticipating when they overcommitted.
Anunoby sends it back. Drains it from beyond the arc.
And in getting that 3 to go, he snaps an 11-0 run by Los Angeles.
Here's McDaniels. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Doncic has got 6 assists now in the game. Payton looking around. 51 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Anderson, a screen on Anunoby. No good from Payton. Clock management. This is where they can get a 2-for-1.
And Kevin, every opportunity counts.
Doncic dishes to LeBron. Back to Doncic. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Wiggins in the post. Working on McDaniels. Anderson finds Hield. No good with the triple. And Doncic, here we go. And Buddy Hield is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
First team foul. Substitution for your Warriors.
Here's James. Boy, he was something else against Boston. And so it's Los Angeles, holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. They have made it very tough to get a shot off against them. Their defense has been stifling. We'll get you back to the action after this break. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And what stands out to you from the Lakers in this one?
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Just a great job, really, of making the game ugly, trying to muck it up a little bit out there.
And so here is Golden State. 8-point game. This game coming on the heels of their win against Chicago.
And the difference in that one, the efficiency from range. They really focused on getting good looks.
It looked like the directive in that game was that they wanted to attack, and all that work that they put in on the perimeter turned into a big night from deep.
So with Curry sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. Trayce Jackson-Davis out there with Kevon Looney. Then there's Kyle Anderson. Then there's Peyton. And it's Kuminga in at the small forward position. Now here's Kuminga.
A great job by Peyton, just seeing the floor and then making the play for someone else.
Anderson against Doncic. Anunoby passes to James. From range, LeBron is good.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
Anderson outside. Pass to Kuminga. Takes the three. Connects from three-point range. Kuminga's got 5 points in the quarter.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from range.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
Now here's LeBron. 8 points for him. James jackhammers it down.
And the defense making it too easy for LeBron James. Can't let him get that close.
Pass to Looney. To the inside. The kick out to Anderson. Shot clock at 6. Kuminga, no good. And so Doncic will bring it up for Los Angeles. Their big, epic move by LeBron.
Oh, okay. I guess LeBron wanted that one to sting a little. He put a little extra on that one.
They set the pick to the paint. Here's Jackson-Davis. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
First personal foul.
Greg, you look at today's point guards. So many different types that can be effective.
And there's a lot more freedom for point guards to kind of explore the parameters of their game. Sometimes it's steadying an offense. Other times it's to ignite it.
Now here's Doncic. Down low, here's Ware. And the rebound goes to the Warriors.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Anunoby sends it back.
A fantastic defender. Anunoby is skilled at positioning himself perfectly for these blocks.
And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. He wants to regroup and go over the strategy. Jalen Duren comes in for LeBron. And it's Austin Reeves in for Anunoby. On defense, the Lakers. 6-point lead. Peyton with the screen for Anderson. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luka Doncic. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter of basketball. Looney kicks to Anderson. Just 5 on the clock. Over Doncic. A nice shot by Anderson. Anderson's got his first bucket in this one.
Anderson rising up in the mid-range, a shot that this offense is more familiar with.
Now Doncic. He's got 8. To the middle. Here's Ware. And 2 with that one to go with all the contact.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Lakers shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game. Moses Moody, he's checked in for the Warriors. And he's good on the second. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. Pass to Jackson Davis. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. This is his second trip to the line in this one.
Not the best statistic for him in terms of his performance at the line. Very low numbers.
Buddy Hield, he's checked in for Moses Moody. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. Holmes checked in.
And working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get your offense going.
Duren with the screen on Hield. Doncic passes to Duren. Reeves outside. And again, the Lakers no good. Warriors trail by 4. Anderson outside. Hield outside. There's the pick. The 3. Duren pulls it in. For Los Angeles, they've gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 of 6. And when you take a look at Jalen Duren, a big man, Greg, who seems to get better each and every season.
Well, you know, he averaged a double-double in his second season. I especially like how hard he goes after rebounds. This guy has a bright future in this league.
And the Warriors with some changes. Clint Capella comes in for Kevon Looney. And it's Stephen Curry in for Buddy Hield. Curry kicks to Payton. Pass to Anderson. Now here's Capella. 6 to shoot. Now here's Payton. He picked up 15 points in their last win against Chicago.
It was never all about himself. He came away with a lot of assists in that game and just kind of kept everybody in the mix.
Now here's Doncic. 7-point differential. Inside. Launches it. The 3 ball from Doncic.
Doing a lot of nice work now from the field. He's helped get them this lead, and now he's helped them keep it.
High arcing shot, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's on Luka Doncic.
Well, when Steph gets into the lane, he does a great job of shifting and moving the ball around and does not go away from the contact, forcing a foul.
Stephen Curry hits them both. With so many years in the NBA, you would think Curry would slow down, wouldn't you, Brent? But he remains at the very top of his game.
I think the best part about what we're seeing with Steph right now, Kevin, is his competitive will. You get to this age and you get to this stage after accomplishing all the things that Steph has done, and it's still not enough. So let's keep enjoying him while we can.
And here are the Warriors now after the basket by Los Angeles. Wow, magical moves inside from Steph Curry.
What else can you say about Steph Curry? Simply one of the greatest shooters we've ever seen.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Kevin, Jalen Duren, a physical specimen, is improving the finer points of his game, including his vision. He said, I feel like I've always been a good passer. I've developed more of that as my young career has gone on, understanding the league better and how to win. Kevin?
That DA, you know, it takes time, but nice to see his development.
Substitution.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
Andrew Wiggins checked in for the Warriors. Podziemski's coming in for Payton. Reeves outside. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic.
Assisted by
Doncic has got assist number 9 now. Wow, what an effort here tonight. Now here's Curry. 14 points for him. Puts up a 3. Wow, Curry automatic from deep.
First 3 of the quarter and 3rd overall, guys. The defense might want to step up just a little bit on him from this point on.
Pass to Reeves. Off target at the rim. Warriors trail by 7. Here's Here's Podziemski. Again, Golden State.
And that's a great piece of work to get to the hoop there. Just tore the D to shreds.
Reeves outside. Doncic left side. Over Curry. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. Doncic has got 16 points.
And they've had assists now in their last 3 baskets.
Wiggins outside. Back to Curry. A 3-ball. A rebound by the Lakers. They've led by as much as 10. And Holmes throws it down.
Excellent at dishing the rock. Luka with the nice feed.
Pass to Jackson Davis. Outside Curry. Capella with a screen on Reeves. Curry can't get it to go. Los Angeles leading by 9 from outside the arc. Podziemski grabs the board. Outside Curry. In the corner, it's Wiggins. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Wiggins has got his second bucket of the night. Doncic with it. He's got 16. At the top of the key, Reeves. Back to Doncic. Duren sets the screen for Doncic. Driving in. Doncic with a strong move inside.
And I like that they're not settling. Getting the ball on the interior. 8 of their last 10 coming that way.
Wiggins outside. Back to Curry. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there. A moment now to look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it has been trending for Andrew Wiggins.
And looking at his offensive numbers from the past few years, it seems like teams around the league have kind of figured him out. He's having to work a lot harder for his points, and they haven't been coming nearly as easily as they used to.
Kuminga's come in for the Warriors. Curry against Doncic. Back to Reeves. Fade away. It's rebounded by Kuminga.
Time for some consideration in the passing category, maybe, Kevin. The shot is just not on. Get somebody else going.
Los Angeles leading by 8. Pass to Duren. Shoots over Kuminga. Offensive rebound. Doncic passes to Duren. Doncic looking it over. And here's Reeves outside. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic. Doncic has got his assist totals piling up. 11 now for him. Now here's Curry. 17 points in the game. Wiggins outside. Lets the 3 fly. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Doncic has got 7 rebounds in the game. To the middle. Here's Duren. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Capella's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And it's Podziemski in the corner. And he gets it back. Here's Kuminga. Gets the 3-pointer to fall. Kuminga's got 13.
Seemed to be laying in the weeds there in the first quarter, but now we're seeing him come out, put all the cards on the table, and ramp it up.
Now, here's Doncic. He's got 18. To the inside. And Duren slams it in.
Knowing his role, paying dividends there for Duren.
Warriors trail by 10. Outside Curry. Here's Capella. He had 16 points in the win against Chicago.
And his scoring is going to get most of the attention, but his rebounding also stood out. He did a lot of glass cleaning in that game.
Bottom line, you need shooters on your team who can space the floor.
Well, there's no doubt he's a legitimate threat from downtown, and he's demonstrating that in this game.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Out to Reeves. Doncic against Curry. And it's Doncic missing. Wiggins passes to Curry. 14 feet away. That falls. Nice feed that time from Wiggins. Wiggins has got his 4th assist in this one. And that'll do it for the first half of competitive games so far. Lakers lead by 5. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks, Kevin. Alongside Steve Kerr and Coach, what is the offensive approach going to be in the second half?
Well, we just have to do what we do, move the ball and wear them down with our ball movement, our cutting, and our spacing, and set better screens, all the usual stuff.
Yeah, it always seems to work out for you in the long run. Thanks, Steve. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
Hello and welcome, and what a first half for cool hand Luka Doncic.
It's been Luka time. Get him the ball, let him make a play for himself, for others on the glass. He does it.
Moving on to our next topic, All-Star voting, a peek at the latest returns. And that concludes halftime. Now time to send it over to Kevin Harlan as the game's about to resume.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty... evenly contested game. Curry has been sensational.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure Coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
Taking a look at the Lakers. They've got OG Anunoby. He's out there with Luka Doncic. LeBron James is out there with Jalen Duren. And it's Ware in a power forward. Now Doncic after the missed three from Stephen Curry. Doncic passes to LeBron. Curry with the steal. And Curry with the clear path to the hoop. Oh, Curry is so dangerous in transition.
Sprinting down the floor is the key to a great fast break, and Steph putting on the afterburners there.
Ware, no good. Warriors trail by 3. Wiggins surveying the floor. And stolen by LeBron. And now the fast break. Doncic with the ball. Pass to Duren. Here's Ware. Good. Nice job down low. Ware's got 7. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. On the wing, Wiggins. From the arc. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. He's got 9.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
And when it comes to Jalen Duren, Brent, is it fair to say some teams regretted not drafting him?
Well, maybe a handful, Kevin. I mean, there's a particular way that you want to play or use that position with how you get out there offensively. Jalen is a proven big. This guy is physical, strong, and can rebound, and gives you a different presence on the inside.
Now here's Curry. 1 points in the game. Sinks the triple.
Not wasting any time here, kicking their offense right back into gear. That's 3 of 4 from the field.
Duren, no good.
Yeah, starting the half here, 1 for 5, and the offense might need an ironing out.
Back to Podziemski. Golden State moving it around. Capella with a screen on Anunoby. Got a hand on it.
And that length of Duren enables him to deliver an emphatic denial.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Doncic passes to Ware. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic. Ware's got 4 points in the quarter.
Almost an impossible shot to block in the post. The defender can't give up that much of a height advantage and expect to contest it.
And so Steve Kerr calls for the timeout. He's ready to talk things through with the team. And it's the Warriors with the ball. They trail by 1. Here's Podziemski, guarded by Doncic. And so Doncic will bring it up for the Lakers. Pass to Ware. And here's what the schedule looks like for the Los Angeles Lakers. On Monday, they're off to Charlotte to face off with the Hornets. And then on Tuesday, they'll face off against Paul George and the Philadelphia 76ers.
And with the way they've been able to march right along in this season lately, I think they should be able to keep things going in this next stretch. Just come out with the same energy and discipline, and you should have some wins.
Kuminga, and the Warriors miss again. Lakers have gone 2 of 6 from the field here in the third. Doncic dishes to Ware. Count it, good. Ware's got 12.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Pass to Podziemski. Here's Capella. Down low. Stolen by Anunoby. Fast break. The Lakers trying to break that ice-cold streak. And Duren finishes inside. And now a 6-point Laker lead. Outside Curry. Pass to Kuminga. Fades back. Scores the bucket. He's 7 for 11 and continues to look good.
And the strides Kuminga continues to make are impressive. Good to see him taking and making the mid-range J.
Doncic kicks to LeBron. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to be on Andrew Wiggins. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
Well, I've been impressed with the ball movement all game long. They're really looking to just make that extra pass.
And there's another thing going on right now for them that has to get their confidence up, and that's the 3-ball. I mean, it's been falling for them, and they're locked in, and that outside shot going, that's a big difference maker.
Pass to Podziemski. It's Curry outside. Knocks down the 3-ball. Curry's got a pair of threes now here in the third for the Warriors.
And he's on his way to putting up a big 3-point total.
Doncic passes to Ware. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there. Sure. Curry against Anunoby. With the teardrop. Good D by Anunoby.
Defense as tough as it comes right there. He's a hard man to deny when he gets the ball to the rim.
Here's Doncic. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And so confident. Even amongst the trees, Doncic is fantastic at forcing the issue close to the rim.
Warriors trail by 6. Outside, Kuminga. Capella sets a screen for Kuminga. And stolen by LeBron. Another possession, another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Wiggins outside. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Lakers leading by 8. And here is Doncic. He's got 20. To the paint. Here's Durant. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That's on Clint Capella.
Defense has to know Durant will not back off. He wants to get down there and be physical.
And some changes here for the Warriors. Trace Jackson-Davis is checked in for Brendan Podziemski. And Gary Payton has subbed in for Curry. Payton finds Jackson-Davis. Outside, Kuminga. That one's off. Still out of sync.
Well, he was terrific in the first half, guys. Maybe some adjustments from the opposing team coach. And he's lost a little bit of that touch here in the second.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Warriors trail by 12. Wiggins outside. Now Payton hasn't made one yet. Capella with a screen on Anunoby. They get it back. Pass to Jackson-Davis. Kuminga kicks to Wiggins. Misses the 3.
And they just can't find a way to end this thing. Nothing falling right now.
Frustration seems to be mounting here, and you can see not just in their faces, but right now in their quick and hurried shot selection.
Here's Wiggins after the basket by the Lakers. Doncic with the steal. And now LeBron pushing it up. No one back to stop him.
Never get tired of LeBron James in the air doing wonderful things.
Outside, Payton. Three-pointer. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Durant's got rebound number 8 now on the night.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
It's stolen by Capella. Wiggins kicks to Payton. Back to Wiggins. To the middle. Out to Payton. Just 5 to shoot. Trying to get something going. And Ware pulls it down. Ware's got 9 rebounds now tonight. And Durant, here we go. And the rebound goes to the Warriors.
His shooting has been a little bit below par. You think about what this lead would look like if he was on.
Payton outside from downtown. That ball's nice feed that time from Wiggins. Wiggins has got assist number 5 here tonight. Now here's Doncic. 20 points for him to the inside. And Durant slams it in.
He's just adept at gutting the defense in these sets. Give Doncic a passing lane, and he'll thread the needle.
Now here's Wiggins. He's got 9. They set the pick. 3-pointer. And another 3 for Golden State.
And with that 3, his second of the half, he's equaled his total from before the break.
Durant with a screen on Payton. Doncic passes to Durant. And another assist for him. And that's his 20th assist. Wow.
Just doing a great job at orchestrating the offense.
Payton inside. James defending. The 3. And Kuminga gets it to go on the assist by Wiggins. Kuminga's got 21 in the game. All right, Brent, quickly. First thing that comes to your mind when you think of Jonathan Kuminga.
Physicality, Kevin. I mean, this guy is so dominant athletically that Jonathan Kuminga is a presence out on the floor. If he continues to put himself into situations where he can put his body on guys and play fearlessly, his game is going to continue to grow.
And here is Payton after LeBron James hitting the 3. Jackson-Davis can't get it to go.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Durant finds James. 1:39 left in the third. Doncic with a screen on Kuminga. Out to Doncic. Here's the three. It's hauled in by Jackson Davis. Jackson Davis has got his 5th rebound in this one. Pass to Payton. And here is Kuminga. Golden State moving it around. Fires from deep. That falls. Nice feed that time from Wiggins. 24 points for him.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D chills her.
Doncic with it. 20 points for him. Down low. And again, another assist. The chemistry he has with his guys is impressive.
Keeping his head on a swivel, actively seeking out his teammate.
Jackson Davis can't get it to go. LeBron James on the wing, covered by Wiggins. Missed inside. Warriors trail by 13. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Kuminga, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Second personal
foul. Kuminga is so physical. He'll get a lot of these.
The Warriors shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight.
And they've been ordinary on the season as well. Just about 75% from the line.
Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. Kevon Looney comes in for Clint Capella. Evans Anderson in for Andrew Wiggins. And then for Los Angeles, Daniels, he's checked in for Duren. And it's Austin Reeves in for Doncic to the left side wing. Floats it up for Kuminga. Stolen by McDaniels. And so it's Los Angeles riding a 15-point lead at the end of the quarter. And their ability. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And, you know, you can always count on him for at least a couple of these pretty assists over the course of a game. And this one, a thing of beauty.
Sometimes it happens when the offense is struggling, but every now and then this helps with the offensive uptick right there. Great job of setting his teammate up.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Looney out there with Trace Jackson Davis. And there's Anderson. Then it's Hield.
And it looks like a change in LeBron's demeanor out there. He's going into scoring mode.
Pass to Hield. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Buddy Hield just has such an incredibly quick trigger.
That free throw, no good. Good on the second free throw. Lakers leading by 16. Here's Reeves. There's the pick. Has to Ware. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Ware's got 22.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Seems to be nobody standing in his way. No roadblocks for him to get to his spot, capitalize, and continue to be aggressive.
Payton, that's good.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line.
Reeves can't hit.
There's more he could have done in this game for sure, but it hasn't kept them from pulling ahead.
Anunoby against Hield. They get a hand on it. Shot clock at 6. From the arc. And Ware pulls it down. Ware's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. From the low block. And no good that time. And here's Hield. He'll bring it up for Golden State. 15-point game. Looking ahead, they've got the Jazz coming into town for the next game. Launches it. And the 3-ball is good.
Yeah, nice to see Buddy Hield. This is where he gets his bread and butter kind of plays. Sinking the deep triple.
Reeves against Hield. Reeves the pass to LeBron. Back to Reeves. Fires the three. And again, the Lakers no good.
You know, he's usually very reliable from out there, but tonight it's just not going down.
Payton dishes to Anderson. Hield outside. Fires for three. Rebound the Lakers. Ware's got rebound number 13 for him here tonight. Lays it up off the glass. Ware's got 4 this quarter.
Yeah, that's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
On the wing, Hield. Again, Hield missing.
This feels like it's snowballed a little bit on them. The more he tries to shoot his way out of this slump, the worse it seems to get. They need him to get it together.
Payton against Anunoby. Payton passes to Hield. Fires away from outside. Again, Hield missing.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Here's LeBron, and finished off by LeBron.
LeBron is just dominating right now, aware of the defense, and has not feared one since he came into the league.
Anunoby against Hield. No one near Payton as he lets it go. Offensive rebound. Puts up a three. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
Well, his poor shooting is a big reason that they're staring at this deficit right now. He needs to get on track. They're going to find a way to win.
Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.